stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit.
That's what a lot of y'all word, cuz. Y'all word ass people. I'm tired of that shit.
Don't call me when I'm gone. Don't call me when I'm gone. You ain't care when I was yours. Now you feel it in your soul. Too late. I'm gone. You ain't love me, you was bored. Now you crying, now you're torn. I don't feel you anymore. Too late. I'm gone. You was playing both sides, I could see it. Every time I asked you about it, you ain't mean it. I was all in, you was halfway. Now you tryna fix it, but it's too late. I gave you time, you wasting mine. Now you hitting my line, I decline. You ain't gotta lie, I peep game. Now you switching up cause I changed. Don't call me when I'm gone. You ain't care when I was yours. Now you feel it in your soul. Too late. Don't call me when I'm gone. You ain't care when I was yours. Now you feel it in your soul. Too late. I'm gone. I was right there, you ain't see me. Now I'm gone, now you need me. Same nights you was outside, I was waiting, you was living life. Now it's too late, I moved on. New phone, you get no response. You don't miss me, you miss control. You don't love me, you miss my soul. Why you calling now? I don't hear a sound. Where you was back then when I held you down. Don't call me when I'm gone. You ain't care when I was yours. Now you feel it in your soul. Don't call me when I'm gone. You ain't love me, you was bored. Now you crying out, you torn. I don't feel you anymore. Too late. I'm gone. Red flags. We ignored everyone. You kept lying. I kept calling it love. Red flags. Still we couldn't let go. We knew better, but we wanted it though. Red flags. Now we strangers again. you at? You started hiding little things. I kept looking past all that. Every fight, we say we done. Next night, right back in love. Deep down, we knew the truth. We just ain't wanna give it up. You blame me, I blame you. Truth is, we both knew love ain't always enough to say. Two people walking the same mistake.
The singles drop at midnight, cuh. The singles drop at midnight, cuh. Hey, know I'm talking about, know I'm talking about, know I'm talking about. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. We back with another banger. Let's get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal, know I'm talking about Ratchet TV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. You know what I'm saying? It's the king, and y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. All right, so boom. Man. We got to talk, Ratchet Gang. We got to chop it up. Look, tonight. Tonight. The night is young and the night is right. My voice is back. I can talk loud again. Let's get it. Let's go. Know I'm talking about. We got to chop it up about all this stuff that's been going on in Dallas, Texas. Kewon White takes a plea deal or is searching for a plea deal, is begging. He's waving the white flag. Well, in this case, he's waving the red flag. Red flags all in the building. Drop the red flags in the chat. Kewon White is waving the red flag. He don't know what to do right now. He said there's a flag on the play. He wants out of this game. He don't want to do it no more, gang. Kewon White don't want to do this no more. He's waving the red flag, gang. We don't do white flags over here. We only do red flags. Red flags drops at midnight. Keep it a buck. I Need Your Love drops at midnight. Keep it a buck. Don't Call Me When I'm Gone drops at midnight. Keep it a buck. All three of those drop at midnight. Then next week we get the album. Next week we get the album. Next Friday the album drops. You get three singles at midnight. You get the whole album on the 24th. So it's going down, man. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? Too Late to Feel will drop next Friday. Y'all finally getting it. We've been waiting. I've been teasing this album for like a year. Y'all finally finna get it. And I got like 3 more albums that's gonna drop later this year. I got I got a bunch of shit. I got a bunch of music. I got like 2 more R&B projects, and then I got For All the Ratchets 2 that's gonna drop. I got 2 more R&B projects that I'm gonna drop. One is gonna be like an 80s vibe. One is gonna be me and Milan gonna drop a collab album. And then I got For All the Ratchets 2. We're gonna end the year with All the Ratchets 2. That's gonna be the rap. We coming back. We rapping. Oh yeah, we gonna finish up the year rapping. So we dropping R&B throughout the year. Then we coming back. We gonna hit them over their head when it's all said and done. And a bunch of stuff gonna get addressed on that rap album. Trust me. But anyway, what's up, Ratchet Gang? How y'all doing tonight? Oh yeah, allegedly, and everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act. And you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment. and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video. And everything I say is alleged. Allegedly. Let's go. Hold on. Let me get some water. All right. All right. So, boom. What's good, y'all? Man. So, it has been so much going on. I didn't even go to sleep till late last night because Dallas, Texas has just been lit ever since these receipts been dropping. Ever since the Mo3 case has been inching closer and closer, it's like a bunch of people been losing their heads. A bunch of people been losing their heads. Rainwater losing his head. You got Snow White, aka White Tongue, losing her head. We're gonna get to her in a minute. Do y'all want to do story time before we get started? Because we can definitely do that story time about White Tongue. We got White Tongue got her ass whooped last night. We could definitely get to White Tongue before we get started if y'all want to. If y'all want to, drop the tongues in the chat. If y'all want to get straight to the content, just say content. If y'all want to get to White Tongue first, drop them tongues in the chat. I want to say, boy, I got a funny story time about that. That was hilarious. That was some shit to watch. If you go look on my community wall, you'll see White Tongue. I looking a goddamn mess. Eye puffy, swollen, bloody, bruised, and battered. 15-second fight turned into trauma. Let's keep it a buck. A 15-second fight turned into trauma last night. I was up last night and I witnessed White Tongue get her ass whooped last night. So, like, a lot of stuff been going on. The Mo3 case got everybody losing their damn minds right now. The Mo3 case got everybody losing their minds. I'm talking about everybody is scrambling and scraping and scrambling. We got everybody looking a damn fool right now. So it looked like she got she got the same outcome Govan got. She got her ass whooped. Like, she got that puffy eye like Govan. It just sound like her tongue is a mess too. That girl tongue is as white as snow, looking like a snow cone with no filling in it. Looks exactly like a snow cone with no coloring in that motherfucker. Just a white, snow white tongue. You ever just looked outside when it's snowing outside and it's just sleet and snow? Her tongue looks like sleet. Let's keep it a big buck. All right. So yeah, it's got mildew piled on top of it. It's disgusting. It's gross. It's loose and alleged. Salute to Linda, I'm a soldier, for being a member for 31 months. Salute to you, Linda. I appreciate you. Y'all drop the flowers for Linda. Salute to Linda. Salute. She said red flags. Hey, it's on the way, baby. It's on the way. Salute to Z. Says Big Ratchet on the ones and twos. You already know. Thank you for the 2-piece. Salute. Also, thank you to Patricia Snell, the beautiful Patricia, for the 25-piece. I appreciate you. Salute. We got $27 on the screen, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. We are $73 away from a honey bun already. Let's go. So salute to all my moderators in the room. Salute to the green team. Salute to everybody in the building. I appreciate y'all for pulling up and popping out. We finna show up and we finna show out. So we're gonna get to the Mo3 case here in just a minute. But last night, like around 1 a.m., someone decided they was gonna leave their kids at home and go get into a scuffle at 1 o'clock in the morning. White Tongue popped out last night to fight Jade. Jade is SD's ex-girlfriend. If you don't know SD, that's the dude who the zesty dude in the Mo3 sector, the one who just acts like he's just so big and bad, wanting to fight everybody. So we're gonna get to that real quick because Dallas, Texas just been loose. So last night, there was just a bunch of hooping and hollering all over the damn internet. White Tongue decides she gonna pop out at 1 o'clock in the morning, just leave her kids at home and just go out and get into a scuffle. No adults in the house, just leaving the kids behind. Didn't even tell the kids that she was leaving, just dipped. Just got up and left. Didn't say, hey, by the way, I'm gone, nothing. Just got up and left at 1 o'clock in the morning. Pops out. Jade is the same person who beat the hell out of her cousin already. Jackie was up there. Jackie then already got her ass whooped by Jade. Keep this in mind. Jackie has already gotten slid across the internet by Jade. Jade then whooped her and almost whooped T Topics and Sweet Pea. All three of them had to jump that girl. They tried to jump her and they could not get that girl off. She was beating the hell out of Jackie so bad they couldn't even pull her off of Jackie in time enough. T Topics pulls up with a bat at that damn fight, and Sweet Pea pulled up with a bottle, and one of them ended up getting cracked over the head with the bottle. So Jade whooped Jackie ass and cracked the Sweet Pea or somebody over the head with the damn bottle. So they decided again they want to tease this girl. This girl, they caught White Tongue slipping at a red light. White Tongue was supposed to be somewhere else. They caught White Tongue slipping at a red light, pulled up on her. And next thing you know, see, White Tongue was trying to do some police shit. See, a lot of people are like, why would, first of all, let me ask somebody in the chat this. If you pulling up to fight somebody, are you going to post it on the internet? If you and somebody are meeting up in the streets to fight, are you going to pull your phone out and record the fight? Yes or no? Just tell me yes or no, chat. If you finna fight somebody in the middle of the night, 1 o'clock in the morning, in a place where nobody's supposed to be at, are you going to pull your phone out and try to record this fight? Ain't that the most police thing you can do is to pull your phone out and start trying to, what the hell? And then they all, man, why'd you throw her phone? So Jade is a gangster. What Jade did was she seen the phone propped up. She ran right past her, walked past her, got the phone and threw it at her. She threw the phone at her and then proceeded to beat the hell out that damn girl. I'm not recording no damn, that's why I'm not pulling up on nobody from no Mo 3 sector, man. I just troll. I know y'all motherfuckers. Y'all gonna record shit and try to send people off to hell no, y'all the police. You're online recording the fucking fight for the police. So if you get your ass whooped, you can run. They assaulted me. They hit me first. Nah, hell no. She grabbed that phone and threw it at her ass and beat the hell out of her. And this how you know the fight. This how you know who won the fight. The fight was all of about 15 seconds. So in these 15 seconds, Jade gets up and White Tongue gets up. Now remember, White Tongue and Isha got into a fight whenever me and Calvin were supposed to get into a scrap one time. White Tongue and Isha end up getting into a fight. I know y'all probably like, who the hell is Isha? It don't matter. But anyway, White Tongue and Isha were supposed to fight at one point in time, right? They fought 4 times that day. They got up and kept standing up and fighting again, standing up and fighting again, standing up and fighting again, over and over and over. They fought 4 times that day. White Tongue got the best of her all 4 times, but that's how you know she won the fight, because she kept getting up ready to fight again. She wanted more smoke. She trying to beat the hell out this girl. You know she lost the fight because she got up and got in her car and left. As soon as she got up, she grabbed her phone and jumped in the car. Her car she already was putting that motherfucker in reverse. She was talking shit in reverse. She didn't want to get back out that car and run that fade no more. She was done with the fade. So whatever happened during those 15 seconds that we didn't get to see, she got up with a different energy. She didn't want to fight no more. The fight was over in her eyes. She was talking, yeah, that's why I whooped your ass. Yeah, she was out of breath. I whooped her. I did this. I did it. Yeah, I beat him up by myself. I did it by myself. I beat him up. I beat him up by myself. I did it. Yeah, it was me. I did it by myself. Come on, EJ. I beat him up. It was me. Yeah, she was acting like Yella Beezy last night. She was over there acting just like, yeah, I beat him up by myself. Jumping, but in reverse while you're doing all. You're not doing all this outside with your hands up no more. You put your hands down and got back in that goddamn car, put your seatbelt on. That's how you know you lost the fight. You threw your seatbelt on. You hurried up and got the fuck up out of it. You had them up in reverse. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did it. It was me by myself. I beat her up. It was me. I did it. Yeah, I put that on everything. I did it. Yeah, I whooped her. Yeah, I did it. Old girl was outside like, bring your bitch out. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, that's why you just got your ass. Yeah, what's up? Old girl was still outside. She wasn't in her car yet. That's how you know who won the fight. Old girl was still outside, ready to go again. White Tongue jumped in the car and was in reverse. Went to the grocery store to go get some cigarettes. She was like, I gotta go get some cigarettes. She didn't beat the breath out that damn girl. She beat the breath out of that girl. Beat her out her damn socks. She got up. She jumped on camera, but you know how when you first get into a fight, it's like if you walk to your hallway right now and you bang your eye up against the damn wall, you ain't gonna see nothing immediately. But like 3, 4, 5 minutes after that, that's when the swelling goes. So you're like, God, leave my shit fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be looking at, but see, she jumped online and she had no bruises yet. As she was in the store, the bruises started coming in. She was in the light. You could start seeing the eye getting blacker and blacker. You start seeing some coloring come around now. You start seeing scrapes and bruises on her. So by the time she realized her face was messed up, she turned her camera off. Old girl, Jackie was on the panel. Jackie starts to say, well, meet me in South Dallas. Mind you, they're in Plano. They met up in Plano. So if y'all not from Dallas, how long does it take to Dallas, Texas? How long does it take to get from Plano to South Dallas? How long does it take to get from Plano to South on Legacy? Plano on Legacy to South Dallas on kind of past the Dolphin area. How long does it take to get from Legacy and Plano to Dolphin? Somebody tell me in the chat. I'm only talking to Dallas right now. How long does it take to get from Plano to Dolphin? Somebody in the chat tell me, it said 57 minutes. Look at the chat, y'all. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. Someone says 30 to 35 minutes. It said like 30 minutes. How long does it take? It said about an hour. I ain't gonna lie, that's about a 45-minute drive. That's about a 45 minutes. I would think so. And late at night, 1 o'clock in the morning, if you ain't got no traffic, that's an easy. I don't think you could do that in 30 minutes. I'm gonna be real. I don't think you could do that in 30 minutes. It's about a smooth 40. You might be able to do it in about 40, 45 minutes. If it's in traffic during the daytime, it's gonna take you about 50, you know what I'm saying, to an hour to get from Plano to South Dallas. So mind you, Jackie is telling old girl, she's braiding her hair to the back. Yeah, I'm ready to fight. Yeah, I'm ready to fight. I want to scratch now. Yeah, let's go. Old girl says, I bet I'm pulling up to South Dallas. I'm gonna whoop your ass next. I just whooped your cousin. Now I'm finna come whoop you. And then White Tongue is still on the panel saying, all right, well, bet I'm on my way to the South too. Let's go round 2. White Tongue never comes back to that. She's there the whole night, but she never says another word past that point. Once old girl turned her camera on and showed she was on her way to South Dallas, SD was supposed to be there to fight her boyfriend. It was just the girl and her boyfriend. SD was supposed to be there to fight the boyfriend. The girl, Jade, was going up there to fight Jackie and White Tongue again. She was going to run the fade with both of them. She didn't give a fuck. She said, y'all could jump me. Y'all could do whatever. I'm coming to whoop somebody's ass. So she gets up and goes to South Dallas. They pull up there with the cameras on. Jackie jumps in her car, was supposed to be on the way. This was like 45 minutes before. Her and SD supposed to be on their way. These two people, when I say never showed up, and Jackie's like, today she told me I made the right decision to not show up. When has Jackie never not pulled up? You didn't pull up because T-Topics wasn't going out there. Sweet Pea wasn't going out there. You had nobody to have your back. So you got scary as hell. Jackie, you scary. You scary. You scary. I don't want to hear none of that tough talk from you and White Tongue no more. Don't get on this internet doing all that whooping like y'all tough. You got your ass whooped the first time. White Tongue got her ass whooped the second time. You and SD got ghost the third time. Y'all did not want no smoke with this girl. You seen how White Tongue I was looking. All y'all decided, you know what? It's best to just leave this damn girl alone. Everybody decided it's in my best interest to just leave this damn girl alone. I don't want no more problems with this girl. Jade didn't beat the respect out of everybody. Ain't nobody trying to pull up on her today. Did you see White Tongue crack a live open? You know she would have won that fight. What you're trying to do is get the swelling off that eye before you hit the live button. I know what you're doing. You're buying time. The reason why you ain't cranked the live up, because if you would have whooped her ass, you would have went live with your camera on. Like, yeah, look at me, untouched. You can't say you untouched because everybody caught a glimpse of that eye when you turn that light on. Everyone seen how fucked up your eye was. Everybody seen it. So now we know you got whooped. Okay, so if the fight only lasts 15 seconds and y'all hear tussling going on and one person comes out of the fight with no bruises, no bumps, no scrapes, no sweating, no nothing. The other person hops up out of breath, can't breathe, got scrapes and bruises all over them. Who do you think won the fight? Jade didn't have not a scratch on her, not a stain on. She turned her camera on, nothing. No blood, no bruises, no black eye, no swelling, no nothing. You turn your camera on, you thought you was untouched, but we start to see black eye, scratches on your nose, bruises all over your face. We seen scrapes and bruises on your kneecaps. Your whole knee, half of your kneecap is scraped off. So who we think won the fight? If the fight only lasts 15 seconds and one person looks like they just got out of a 12-round heavyweight bout and one of them looked like they just walked into the ring, who do you think won the fight? It ain't hard to tell. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. If one person gets up in 15 seconds and looks like they just got out of a 12-round bout and the second one gets up and looks like they just started walking to the ring, we already know who won the fight. I don't need to see it at that point. I know exactly who won. You got your ass whooped. And you out of breath. You couldn't breathe. You couldn't move no more. You could barely walk back to your goddamn car. That's why you hurried up and got up out of there and ran to the store to get some cigarettes. And that's probably the reason why you got whooped in the first place, because you can't stop smoking cigarettes. Let's keep it a buck. So White Tongue got what she finally got what was coming to her, and I'm happy. I am so happy that White Tongue finally got what was coming. They said, I heard White Tongue tell Jade to get off her. Yeah, she said, get her off me. They tried to flip the script because people are biased and was like, no, Jade was saying, get up. No, Jade never said, get up off me. Her boyfriend said, y'all stand up. He was trying to stand them up again because he said they was just on the ground tussling and just rolling around on the ground, getting on top of each other. One was on top of the other. One was on top of the other. So he tried to pull him up to get up and stand up. And once he stood him up, you got in your car and left. If I just get into a fight, and I don't know who won the fight, if I just feel like if I'm willing to accept the draw, that means I lost. If anybody gets up and just willing to accept that I bet it was a draw. You didn't want to get up and fight no more. That means you lost. That's why you accepting the draw because you don't want to admit defeat. Anybody else who know they whooping somebody ass, if you get back up, you're going to rush again. Think about it. Everybody in this chat, if you just got into a fight with somebody and you know for a fact you won and you get stood back up, what are you going to do next? What's your next move? Is your next move going to be to get in the car and put it in reverse? Or is your next move to rush once again? You was hurrying up to get your phone and get the hell up out of there. You didn't want no more trouble. Because if I was whooping somebody's ass, if I just got out there and I know for a fact I just whooped this dude, oh, guess what? You finna get it again. I don't give a damn. Stand us up. Let's go. Let's run it again. And I'm gonna keep going. And I'm gonna keep whooping you. I'm gonna keep running it because I know I'm whooping you. Now, if I just got whooped, I'm gonna get back in my truck like, you know what? It's a draw. I'm gone, gang. That's it. Yeah, y'all, everybody, it was a draw. Yeah, I just did that. I did that. Yep. And I'm gonna get back in my car. You knew for a fact you got whooped. That's number one. You knew you got whooped. So let's stop all the parade. Look, you can crack a live open and do whatever. We don't want to hear nothing no more. You got drugged just like Jackie did. Both of y'all got whooped by the same person. Jade is undefeated on this internet. It is what it is. Salute to Jade. I told you to pull up. I got a bag for you. when next time I see you around, I got a bag for you, Jade. Just out of respect, because you did it by yourself with no help. Twice. Unscathed. Didn't have no bruises the first time, no bruises the second time. Jade is running around. She say, I'm the queen of the Mo3 sector. I believe her at this point because nobody went live today trying to link up. Jackie, we don't want to hear nothing. You got scared. SD got scared. Look, SD up there talking. You didn't call the boy out. The boy didn't pull it up to South Dallas. He didn't start cussing you out. Yeah, nigga, let's crash out. I'm ready now. Let's go. The dude is livid. At first, he kept saying, bro, I don't want to fight you, man. I ain't got no problem. I'm just pulling up to watch these girls. Why you keep talking to me? SD talked his way into the fight. Next thing you know, the dude is saying, all right, well, bet, man, let's do it then, man. I can't wait to run it. I'm going to embarrass you, fam. I'm going to pull your card in front of the whole internet. Now SD talking about, I mean, but why you want to fight me for, fam? I mean, what are we fighting for? I don't even know why we fighting at this point, fam. What are we doing? I don't want to fight you, bro. Like, we ain't got to do this, fam. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be brothers. We supposed to be brothers. We supposed to be brothers. You started getting real political when old boy got to South Dallas. When old boy cut that camera on and grabbed that phone and showed you he was in your hood where you told him to be at, nobody was there. Everybody got ghost. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. Salute to Jade. Who do y'all think? For everybody who witnessed what they witnessed, who won? Who won? Jade or White Tongue? Everybody in the chat tell me. I just want to know who won last. Who in y'all eyes, who won? If you witnessed it or if you caught the replay today, who won? Jade or White Tongue? That's all I want to know. Jade or White Tongue? Salute to Ray Bud for the two-piece. I appreciate you. Said tell Jade to get tested now. Yeah, if you got some blood on you from her, you need to go get tested. Let's keep it a buck. SD took the biggest loss. Yeah, that dude is the biggest coward on the internet. I don't want to hear him, fam. You better not even get on it. But I already told you he pump faked with me. He did the same thing with me. That dude is a straight lame, dog. That dude is so corny, such a lame, fam. Don't get on the internet doing no more woofing like you tough. I don't want none of that pyru, none of that blood talk, big blood. Man, come on, bro. You weak. Ain't nothing tough about you, dog. That you look like you took the biggest loss. But I can't even get mad at White Tongue. At least she got out there, though. I'm just joking because, you know what I'm saying, I got to throw my jokes out there. But I give her a credit. At least she pulled up. She might have got whooped, but at least she pulled up and got out there. Can't take nothing from her. She pulled up, got the ones and got up out of there. I mean, she didn't want no more smoke. So salute to Jade and White Tongue because both of y'all got out there. Both of y'all did what y'all supposed to do. Jackie, you lame. You scary. SD, you the scariest dude in the Mo3 sector. You're embarrassing. Nothing about you is gangster. Nothing about you is tough. Fam, you should just log off and never come again. Log off and never come on this internet again, fam. Log the hell off and don't never come on again. Okay, put this person in timeout. Don't promote nobody on my shit. Don't ever promote nobody on my shit again. Who was that? Virgo? Yeah, don't ever do that shit again. So cancel SD. The nigga is the corniest nigga this ever hit this damn internet. Lamest nigga that I ever seen on the goddamn internet. Let's keep it a big buck. Let's keep it a big buck. The nigga is a lame. Matter of fact, all y'all asses is lame. Let's keep it a buck. Man. It's a lot going on, fam. And it's not only just that. It's not only just that these lames is on the internet caping and capping and doing all this whoop, but it's just the hypocrisy in Dallas, Texas. And a lot of y'all are meat riders. A whole bunch of y'all is nothing but a bunch of meat riders in the city of Dallas, Texas. I'm gonna keep it a big buck. A bunch of y'all is a bunch of meat riders and lames. It said, if you claim to be gangster on the internet and you pump fake your channel needs to be stripped forever. Yeah, facts, bro. The dude, but he did the same thing with me. He pump fake like he was really trying to get out there with me, then trying to meet me. He tried to meet me at Walmart or something. I'm not finna, what, man? Get off the internet, bro. Get off the internet, fam. Nah, you know what, fam? I just want to meet up and play Uno. Because you're playing police games, bro. That's some police shit. Recording fights, doing this, doing that. That's all police shit. All that is police talk, bro. When you start doing stuff like that, you the police. I look at you like the police. Speaking of police, Kewon White. Speaking of police, Kewon White has had a change of heart, gang. Last night, it wasn't even just that happened in Dallas, Texas. Last night, Kewon White finally decided that he's ready to snitch on everybody. Kewon White finally realized, I'm ready to tell on Yella Beezy. I'm ready to tell on Trapboy Freddy. I'm ready to tell on, I don't even think he's going to tell on Jerry Johnson. I think this is just about Trapboy Freddy, and I think it's just about Yella Beezy. Now, chat. I'm fixing to tell y'all something. Something big is about to happen in Dallas, Texas. Something big is about to happen. Trapboy Freddy is in a lot of fucking trouble right now. Understand what I'm telling y'all. Trapboy Freddy is in a lot of trouble right now. Kewon White is not going to trial. If it's up to me, I don't believe Kewon White even goes to trial anymore. I don't think Kewon White wants to do this. I think he finally realized that the jig is up. There's no way out of it no more. There is no way out of this for Kewon White no more. I dropped a video earlier on my channel. Who has seen the video that I dropped earlier? Drop the gems if you've seen that video that I dropped about Kewon. Drop the caps if you didn't. Hold on. I got to cut this AC on. It's hot as hell right here. Hold on. Give me like 5 seconds. Hold on, y'all. 5 seconds. Hold on. This is hot as hell. Good job. All right, my bad. I had to turn this damn AC on. It got hot as hell where I'm sitting at. All right, who's seen that video I dropped? I said drop the caps. Drop the eyeballs if you haven't seen it. If you haven't seen it, drop the eyeballs. If you have, drop the gems. Because that video that I dropped earlier is very telling on what's about to happen in Dallas, Texas in the Mo3 case. Can I get everybody to double tap their screens real quick? Double tap their screens real quick, gang. Everybody double tap their screens and get the likes up. Y'all seen it? So make sure that filter. Oh no, it is. I didn't have my AC on. I had it. I had it turned up because it had got real cold. So then I just changed the filter like last month. So the filter's clean. I just changed it, and it's good for 3 or 4 months. So let's see. I see a couple people they did not see it. A lot of people did see it. Well, in this video that I dropped, Kewon White last night finally decided that he wants a plea deal. Kewon White decided, okay, man, I don't want to go to trial no more. He also has said he has a list of bloggers' faces and names that he's given his lawyer, and he does not want us. I'm not a blogger. I'm a journalist, and you're not going to be able to block me from going anywhere, Kewon. But he said he's going to block us from, he wants what he's going to do blocked from the public. He no longer wants us to come to his court dates anymore. He said he talked to his lawyer and told his lawyer, I don't want certain bloggers at my trial, or excuse me, at my court dates. I don't want them there because I know what I have to do now. So with him saying, I know what I have to do, it leads everybody to believe Kewon White is about to make he's about to make a run for it. I think that he but you see, Kewon, let me tell you something. Let me explain something to you. Let's just say you don't take a plea deal and you do go to trial, right? Let's just hypothetically speak and say you pump faking and then you go and be like, nah, you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna go to trial. It's too late. What you just let come out your mouth was the worst decision you could ever do if you don't take a plea deal. You know why? Can anybody in the chat guess why? I'm gonna see if anybody can get this. Can y'all guess why Kewon made a mistake by even saying he would take a plea deal? Thank you for being a member for 30 months, Marty G. Y'all dropped the flowers for Marty G. Salute, salute, salute. Tell me in the chat why. I want to see how smart my chat is. Why was it a very big mistake that Kewon White got on the internet and said he wants a plea deal and he doesn't want to go to trial? Why is that a mistake? He said he knows if he goes to trial, he will get life without parole. He knows he's gonna get the death penalty or life without parole. No, this is gonna be the bare minimum is life without parole. They say makes Beezy guilty. I want to see if anybody gonna say it before I say it. Let's see. At this point, they're not gonna give him the deal. He just there you go. There you go, right there. They said at this point, they're not gonna give him a deal. He just did admission of guilt. He's already spoke with the feds. They said, let them know he's willing to snitch. They said he confessed by phone. He is implying he knows more. Admission of guilt. Admission. When you accept a plea deal with co-defendants, you lost. Excuse me. They say admission. If he's guilty, then the rest are guilty. You see, some of y'all kind of alluding to what I'm trying to say. The fact is, you got on the internet. You did admit you were guilty. The thing is, well, I guess y'all did say it. The thing is, you just admitted that you did it. There's no other way you take a plea deal. If I'm taking a plea deal, that means I did it. In my eyes, I mean, why else would? If I'm facing the death penalty or life without parole, and I know my life is over, and they got me hung, the only way that I take the fucking plea deal is if I did it. So all this time you've been going on the internet saying Yella Beezy's innocent. Yella Beezy's innocent. I'm innocent. I didn't do it. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I don't know Devin Brown. I have no idea what is going on. I don't know these people. By you doing that, it only further admits that not only did you do it, but Yella Beezy paid you. You do know Devin Brown. What Jose Bodega said was true. You do know Jerry Johnson. You just admitted to everything, the whole conspiracy. So now the feds are rubbing their hands together like Birdman. Now all of a sudden the feds is looking at this like this dumbass just admitted that everything we saying is true. So I don't think they're going to give him a plea deal. You're saying I want a plea deal. The only way you're going to get a plea deal is if they offered it to you. So now you're saying I want a plea deal. You're telling them because you know they're listening. I want a plea deal. They're not going to give you one, dumbass. Why would we give you a plea deal when we know we got you now? Now we're just going to get up there and run this video back. Well, here he goes right here on July 13th, 2026. He just admitted on the internet that he's guilty. He said it right there. I want a plea deal. I'll accept the plea deal. So that only means that everything we're saying about him is true. That means the conspiracy between Trapboy, Freddy, and Yella Beezy is true. That means everything Jose Bodega got up on the grand jury and said is true. So when Yella Beezy goes up for his trial, well, Kewon White already said that he'll take the plea deal. So Kewon White is admitting that he did get paid for it. Kewon White is admitting that Yella Beezy did pull the plug on this. He did, and he's just admitted that he did shoot Mo 3. He killed him. So you just admitted to the whole conspiracy. So you just put the final piece to the puzzle Kewon White just put together. And we recorded it. So Kewon, even if you tell Lawton to delete the video or whatever y'all want to do, there's no way out of this, Kewon. Trust me and believe me, what you did was the biggest mistake that you could ever make, Kewon. What you just did was the biggest mistake that you could ever make. Hey, Norm Tone Bot, Norm Tone Bot, Norm Tone Bot. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. We back with another banger. Let's get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal, Norm Tone Bot, Ratchet TV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. So boom. Man. We gotta talk, Ratchet Gang. We gotta chop it up. Look, right about now, we gotta chop it up about the Mo 3 case. Because pretrial is coming up in 2 days. And right before pretrial comes up, we got a lot going on. Kewon White is allegedly gonna take a plea deal. Allegedly, and everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the fair use of the heart. Now, Kewon White has went on record now to say he does not want to go to trial. Kewon White does not want to go to trial. Kewon White has said, you know what? I want to take a plea deal. I don't want to go to trial. I don't want bloggers inside the courtroom when I do what I got to do. I do realize right now that I got to do what I got to do, and it's about to go down. So now Kewon White is saying that he's not going to trial. He's ready to go ahead and sign this deal, but he was already offered the deal of a lifetime, the deal of immunity. All he has to do is give them Trap and Yella Beezy. Now, do y'all remember that? There was a time where Kewon White got on the internet and said when this case very first happened, when everything went down, the feds came to him, not the police. So this is what I'm trying to further prove that this is going federal. The feds came in and told him, we know about the conspiracy to kill Mo 3. We already know about it. We know who paid for it. We know who did what. We know who the shooters are. We know everything. We got y'all. Kewon. All you got to do is give us 2 people. You give us Trapboy Freddy and you give us Yella Beezy, because we know that they co-conspired to put the play together to kill Mo 3. We already know they did it. And we know you were involved in it. Salute to my boy G Money for the 50-piece McNugget. Salute. So you smoke crack, don't you? Man. That's a 50-piece McNugget. Salute to the gang. So the feds have always knew that Trapboy Freddy was the one who pulled the plug on the Roy Lee hit. The feds also knew that Trapboy Freddy was the one who pulled the plug on the Mo 3 hit. And when I say pulled the plug, this was all Trapboy Freddy's idea. Everything that we're talking about right now was Trapboy Freddy's idea. Trapboy Freddy put the bug in Yella Beezy's ear, and Yella Beezy put the money up, and Yella Beezy put the play together with his people, while Trapboy Freddy kind of pushed him to the curb, like, hey, yeah, you do it. You know what I'm saying? You do it. You get him up out of here. And by everything in the book, Yella Beezy started putting the plans together. He got Kewon involved. He got Jerry Johnson involved. He got Bodega involved. He got GRC members involved. Meanwhile, GRC is already under federal investigation. They're already getting tied into a RICO. Trapboy Freddy and them are getting investigated by the ATF. Everybody is already under investigation. Everybody. Let's keep it a big buck. Everybody's already under investigation. So Trapboy Freddy puts the plug together, puts the battery in Yella Beezy's back. Yella Beezy pays for the hit. Yella Beezy goes on record to start recruiting people to kill Mo 3, allegedly. It's not alleged because it's in paperwork. This is all what they're coming up with. So they come to Kewon behind closed doors and say, hey, Kewon, the state got you, bro, but we're the feds. We can protect you. All you got to do is give us Trapboy Freddy and Yella Beezy. Just give them to us. All you got to do is say, Trapboy Freddy put the play together. All you got to do is say, Yella Beezy paid you. And all you got to do is say, Yella Beezy wanted Mo 3 dead. And then all you got, and we don't even care what you did. We're going to let you go home. We know your role in it, but we don't care. All you got to do is say, Yella Beezy did it. And say Trapboy Freddy put the play together with Yella Beezy. They co-conspired because we got them. Just say they co-conspired together. We got Trap and we got Yella by the. We're gonna get them regardless. But with your help, we can put them away forever. You know what? You know what Kewon said? Man, I don't know what y'all talking about, man. I can't do that, man. I don't know them people, man. I don't know, man. But I don't know Trapboy Freddy, man. I don't know them people. But you got to go back to whenever I was covering the Mo 3 case in 2021. I told y'all I had a girl that was working for me. She went and what she did was she was secretly talking to Kewon. Kewon thought that this girl was madly in love with him. He thought that the girl was, you know what I'm saying, gonna send him some NUDESs. He thought that this girl was, you know what I'm saying, really for him. He swore up and down that this girl was, you know what I'm saying, one of his little whoop-de-whoops while he was locked up. Meanwhile, the girl was recording all their conversations. So if you go back on my channel, you'll see I had the remember when you go to jail, you have like the securest logs, not the securest phone calls, but they have like the text messages and stuff like that. She was sending me all of their text messages. She was sending me all of the little recordings that they were doing. So I already knew Kewon was cooked. I knew from the beginning Kewon was cooked, and Kewon has been snitching on Trapboy Freddy since 2021, but he's been doing it indirectly. See, the feds already came to him and asked him to give them to us. He says no, but you're behind the scenes already giving up Trapboy Freddy. That's how they were already putting it together. They got Kewon White's securest calls. So Kewon White was already on these securest calls snitching on Trapboy Freddy. I already got him snitching on Trapboy Freddy, and I'm looking for some of these recordings as we speak. I'm going down my Instagram right now because I got these. I got this shit somewhere on my shit. I just have to find the videos, but he already had been. What is this? Let me see. Is this it? You know what? I'm gonna have to get it on my phone. I'm gonna have to do it on my phone, but I'll just keep talking to y'all while I'm doing it. Hold on, somebody just sent me. Oh shit, my boy Reddy sent me a honey bun. Salute to my boy Reddy. Sent me a whole honey bun. Man, I appreciate that, gang. Salute. And y'all show them some love, man. We showing out today. Okay, I'm feeling this live. All right, so pay attention, y'all, while I'm finding this video. I want y'all to pay attention. So Kewon White had already been telling everybody that Trapboy Freddy pulled the plug on this. So Kewon White already knew. So that's why they came to Kewon, because they already knew that Kewon was snitching on Trapboy Freddy indirectly behind the scenes. So Kewon White was playing the girl, Trapboy Freddy's music, like, hey, listen to this. Listen to this. And she's like, damn, why Trapboy Freddy not locked up? Why he ain't locked up for this? He like, oh, I don't know. I don't know him. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know. But meanwhile, we all knew. We got the phone recordings, Kewon. You were already telling on Trapboy Freddy from the very beginning. That's why they came to you with the deal of a lifetime. Just give us what you know, because we know you know, because you've been on the phone talking about it. So we already know to come to you. We know that you know exactly what we're coming for. You know that Trapboy Freddy put this together. We know that you know. You know that we know that you know. So just give us Trapboy Freddy. And this idiot didn't do it. What he decided to do was play hardball and say he's innocent, say he doesn't know Yella Beezy, say he doesn't know Trap, say he doesn't know any of these people. He doesn't know Devin. So you know what they did? They said, all right, bet. You don't know none of them? We'll go to the next person in line. Hey, Jose Bodega, we want Trapboy Freddy and we want Yella Beezy. Give them to us, and we know you're already under federal investigation for RICO, so we're already about to arrest all of y'all anyway. Think about this. Jose Bodega hadn't been to jail yet. Jose Bodega hadn't been indicted yet. GRC hadn't even been indicted by the time that they came to Jose Bodega and told them, hey, look, bro, just give them to us. Just give them. And I'm going to show y'all some shit. Hold on, I'm going to show y'all some videos. I'm sending myself these videos. Oh, here we go. Right here. Is this it? Hold on. Is this it? That's when you and Trap good and shit. Yeah, this is it. That's one of them right here. He's saying he don't know Trap. Hold on, I'm finna send myself all these videos real quick. Hold on, I'm finna show y'all all this shit. I'm finna show y'all all this shit. Hold on. I'm finna show y'all all this shit.
Also hit. Police say that person did not suffer life-threatening injury. Shot several.
Okay, hold on. That ain't it. That ain't one of them. Let's see. I got some more I gotta get. I found a couple of them already. Let's see. That was the Kewon White saying he didn't know them. Now I just gotta find them recordings from that girl. That's all I gotta find next is them recordings from that girl. Man. Let me see if I can get this record. If I did, I think I did put that on my Instagram if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so Kewon White already admitted all this shit in the very beginning of the Mo3 case. And now he's trying to double down and be like, oh no, I don't know them people, man. I don't know what you're talking about, man. But we already know, Kewon. You should have just gave it to you should have just gave these people up in the beginning and you could have been home. So now you taking a plea deal is like an oxymoron. You could have went home for free, but you're willing to take 50, 60, 70 years, whatever they're going to offer you. You're willing to take that, but you didn't want to take a get out of jail free card. That's the craziest shit I ever heard of in my life. You didn't want the get out of jail free card, but you'll take 70 years for some shit you saying you didn't do. That is crazy as hell, Kewon. It don't even make fucking sense when you could have just got out of jail for free. They would have let you go had you just snitched on everybody. Now you ready to snitch on everybody, but take a sentence for it. When they would have let you out for free, all you had to do was give them Yella Beezy. That's it. That's all you had to do was give them Yella Beezy. Give up Kewon, give up Yella Beezy, and you go home. But nope, you want to play hardball. You want to pretend, you want to sit there and pretend like you don't know these damn people. So now you're going to jail for the rest of your damn life because they're not about to give you a fucking plea deal. Trust me and believe me, you're not getting a plea deal. You're not getting it, dog. Let's see, what is this? Oh no, that ain't it. That ain't it. So I don't think I got the one. Oh, this the one I need too. I need this one. Because this is the Take 3 song. Man. Let's see. I'm trying to get all these receipts together so I can show y'all some shit. Because I still got all this stuff on my Instagram account. I still got all this shit. Oh, and there was also a phone conversation. I think I told y'all this last time. There was a phone conversation between Trapboy Freddy and Sko and Yella Beezy. It was a conversation between those three people on the phone to where Trapboy Freddy and Yella Beezy and Rainwater were supposed to meet up. They didn't end up meeting up because they said Rainwater wasn't with it. Rainwater didn't go with the move. He said, nah, he cool. He ain't trying to do it. He wants Yella Beezy locked up for what he did, allegedly. But there was a conversation between those three, and I still want to know, like, how the hell did you get them two on the phone? That really don't make sense to me. How the hell did I think this is it right here? Yeah, this is it right here. Okay, I found it. Boom. I found it. All right, I found it. My bad. It took me a while, but I found it. All right, bet. All right, so let me get these videos to y'all real quick. Give me a second while I do my thing. Yeah, I should have had this ready, but I be working while I be working. So let me grab these videos and we finna go through them. It ain't gonna take me long to get them. Let's see, copy. Let me go download these videos because for some reason, my old Instagram videos don't play on my damn computer. I have to re-download the motherfuckers. All right, download video. Boom, that's one of them. All right, let me grab this second one. Hold on. Go back to that one. Let me grab this second one. There you go. Copy. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me it ain't gonna take me nothing but like 30 seconds to grab these damn videos. Download that one. All right, let me go grab the third one. All right, there go that one. Boom, copy, paste. All right, I got that one. All right, let me go grab the fourth one. Man, that was 1, 2, 3. I got 2 more. All right, let me grab that one. All right, we finna be ready. We finna be rocking and rolling in 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. I got 1 more to go. Thank y'all for being patient with me. Y'all know I got y'all. All right, last one. Let me grab that one. Copy, paste. All right, boom. All right, y'all ready? Double tap the screen and get these likes up if y'all ready for me to put on the show for y'all real quick. All right, let's go. Oh, but before I do that, let's get to the end of this video because I just want to play this clip for y'all. If y'all want to watch the full video, go watch the full video on my video section of my channel.
Hey, looking. Shit, too much stupid shit coming on, and I don't know, man.
This call will be terminated in 1 minute.
I'm ready. I'm just ready. I'm really ready to get it over with, but I don't even want to go to trial no more. I might get me a plea deal.
I think Patricia asked earlier, why do you say that?
I might get me a plea deal.
Wait, hold on. What you say? You say you what?
Okay, because I was wondering if you was gonna slide past it.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. You just say you gonna get a plea deal? I didn't hear that at first.
That's what he said.
I didn't hear him. Shit, god damn it, shit. Shit. Nigga, what you mean a plea deal? Wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up.
Man, we'll talk about it later, man. I ain't fucking with.
Oh, man.
I ain't fucking with the internet.
I know you ain't fucking with the internet, but I mean, you just said that with me on her, so now I'm listening and I'm like, wait a minute, you just throw me back, because now I'm looking like, wait a minute, hold up. Nigga, I've been going to bats and all that, you know what I'm saying? Not saying.
Pay attention.
They just basically came to them with like, we know who all did what, we'll let you out, we'll, let you go on some shit. You just gotta give us 2 people, you know what I'm saying, and tell us everything that went on and what was like all type of different payments and stuff. I'm like, nah, fool, fuck that. I don't know what you talking about type shit. So basically they was like, they were gonna give me money and they were gonna let me out and they were gonna make sure I was protected.
So he says they was going to give him money, they was going to let him out, and they were going to make sure that he was protected. And he turned it down. Now, right here, there goes Kewon, there goes Bodega, there goes Yella Beezy. Bodega hits them up to tell them Kewon White has the Erder weapon in this video. Kewon White is with Yella Beezy and Bodega in this video, and you could look and see the look of defeat on Bodega. Now, knowing what we know now, look at Bodega. Look at his demeanor. Bodega knows they fucked up. He knows they took out Mo 3. He knows he knows everything. He knows what the plan is. He knows the plot. He knows all the players that put this together. He's guilty. He don't want no part of this. Bodega never wanted to be in. He's like, hell no, man. So you know what he did? He went to the prosecutors, did a grand jury testimony, and told them this was a video shoot with Kewon White, Yella Beezy, and Bodega. Yella Beezy promised Kewon that he was going to be a star. He told Kewon that he was going to sign him to GRC. He was going to be a part of the, or PMG or whoever. He was going to be a part of Yella Beezy's record label. Yella Beezy promised him a spot if he killed Mo 3, and he was going to give him a sign-in bonus for doing so. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. So Yella Beezy signed him with a sign-in bonus. He gave him money. Kewon White was most definitely paid. Kewon White was paid in rap money. But they already knew, because they knew that Yella Beezy took the money out the bank and handed it to him. allegedly, or had somebody else hand it to him, but they already knew that Yella Beezy was the one who took this money out. Everybody knew that Yella Beezy was the one who took the money out because he promised them the money, and and Bodega was with him when he was at the bank. Bodega watched him take the fucking money out. That's how Bodega knew exactly how much he had, but Bodega started pillow talking with other GRC members, and that's how they knew it. So they said this was a video shoot with Kewon White, Yella Beezy, and Bodega, where Yella Beezy promised him that he was going to be a big rapper if he killed Mo3. And he promised him he would sign him and give him money as a signing bonus for taking out Mo3. When he did it, they dropped the video together. But the video never came out. Salute to my boy G Money for another 20-piece McNugget. Salute to my boy G Money. It says same as Straight Drop in Dolph case he wanted to sign. Exactly. But the only difference is Yo Gotti wasn't stupid enough. The only person that was stupid enough was Big Jook. The only difference in this case is Big Jook was the one who took the bait. Big Jook is the one who told Straight Drop and Cornelius to go do it. They went through Govan to get it done, but Govan realized the only way I'm going to jail is if they get Big Jook, and Big Jook flips on me, but I'm never going to give him the opportunity to flip because I'm going to flip him. And Yo Gotti already knows the only way I go down is if my brother goes down. My brother did 20 years. He's not trying to do no more years. If my brother goes down and he flips on me and Govan and ties all the knots, we're gone. But we know Straight Drop and Cornelius ain't gonna tell. At least they thought so. Cornelius told, but it just didn't matter what Cornelius said. Govan beat the fucking case because they killed Jook. So Yo Gotti can't get put into this because Govan stays solid. So Govan never was able to put Big Jook. I mean, Govan was never able to put the Yo Gotti to Big Jook to Govan connection together. All of these motherfuckers were supposed to go down in a RICO. But you got to understand, if y'all would have took each other out, this wouldn't have happened. If y'all would have took Kewon out, took Bodega out, took Devin out, if you would have, Yella Beezy, if you were smart, you would have just took all your people out. I'm sorry to say it like that, but the only way out of it for you is if Bodega, Kewon, and Devin don't make it past this. You put the play together, get them to do it, and then you take them out for doing it. That was your only way of getting away with this. So if y'all was smart, you would have done that. But y'all wasn't smart. And the only thing about the difference between the Dolph case and the Mo3 case was Govan and Yo Gotti knew that if we tie all of our loose ends, we never go down because we don't know each other. Wink, wink. They can't put us together unless Big Jook puts us together. The only way that we go down is if Big Jook goes down. So we got to take out Big Jook. We was going to take out Straight Drop and Cornelius, but they got locked up. Just trust me. If Cornelius and Straight Drop wouldn't have got locked up, Govan was going to kill him. Govan was going to get rid of both of them. Well, maybe not Straight Drop. Govan was going to get rid of Cornelius. I think he really rocked with Straight Drop, and I think Straight Drop would, as we see, Straight Drop was never going to tell. So let me take that back. I believe if Cornelius and Straight Drop wouldn't have got arrested, they were going to kill Straight Drop. I mean, Cornelius. Straight Drop probably would have did it. They probably was going to get Straight Drop to do it or Govan. But Govan was tying all the loose ends anyway. Govan took out Jook and them. Govan was taking out everybody to tie his loose ends. That's why Govan beat the case. And the reason why Yo Gotti will never see a RICO was because they tied all the loose ends. CEO TZ. And that's the only regret I got during that interview was I didn't bring up CEO TZ, but I was working and it slipped my mind. But they took out CEO TZ, and then they took out Big Jook, and that's how they got away with it. So if in this case, it's gonna be a RICO. You understand? I'm trying to put the two cases together because they're very similar. If they would have killed Kewon and Devin and Bodega, there would be no RICO. They would have got away with it. They would have got away with it. Even if they didn't take out Kewon, Kewon probably would have stayed solid. Kewon is the straight drop of this, so they probably could have got away with just taking out Devin and Bodega. Those were the weak links. You probably could have let Kewon make it and just tell him to shut the fuck up and paid him while he was locked up. If you were smart, you would have let Kewon run the play with Devin, and then had Kewon take out Devin, and then have Kewon meet up with Bodega and have him finish off Bodega. That's what y'all should have did. I mean, I'm just saying, like, if y'all wanted to get away with it, you got to go all the way. You already didn't went too far anyway, because the loose ends you didn't tie in the end is the ones that got you locked up. The reason why you're gonna get a RICO is because of Bodega. Kewon knows it's over for him, so Kewon y'all left Kewon with no choice but to snitch. Kewon has no opportunity in life anymore. Kewon's life is over, and he says, I sit in jail every night. This is what Kewon said last night. I talk to my family and I tell them I sit in this jail cell every night and they don't know what I'm thinking and what I'm going through. I'm going crazy. I got nothing. I got nobody. I lost everything. He has to think about his daughter. His daughter is never going to be able to see him again. He has to start thinking about, damn, these niggas really don't fuck with me. Yella Beezy ain't gave me no money. I ain't got nothing from these people. Bodega's turned his back on me. Jerry Johnson don't fuck with me. Devin don't fuck with me. None of these people, they don't rock with me no more. Though they were never my friends. Now I'm sitting in this jail cell all alone because of what they wanted me to do. I did it, but I thought they were my friends. I thought we was family. I thought I was being solid by not taking the deal on them. I could have took everybody out. I could have took everybody down. I didn't do it though. And y'all still left me in here to dry. That's how Kewon feels right now. That's how he's feeling right now. Kewon White doesn't have anything anymore. Now Kewon White is sitting in a jail cell broke and alone, trying to just get money off YouTube to talk because he has nothing else to do. He's scrambling and scraping in there. He's in a single man cell talking to himself. So the only thing he can talk to is the internet. I blame him, but then again, it's like, bro, he's going fucking crazy in there. He's already on psych meds. He's losing his fucking mind in jail. Now he has to sit up and look at everybody else around him. He sees Bodega walk off free and took the deal that he didn't take. Damn, he ain't solid. I could have took that deal and I could have took him with me. I could have took Bodega out. I could have took Yella out. I could have took Devin out. I could have took Jerry out. I had the opportunity to take down all of GRC. I could have took Trap. I could have took everybody. Now I don't take the deal. I think I'm solid. I think they're my friends. Now I'm sitting in this cell all alone by myself. I got no money. My daughter will never see me again. I can't hug her. I can't hold her. This is what he's thinking. Meanwhile, Bodega told everything. Bodega told them during this video shoot, you know why you can't find this video nowhere? Because Bodega told him exactly what happened with this video shoot. Bodega told the grand jury, I did this video with Kewon White and Yella Beezy. Now look at how notice the only person who's the only happy person in this scene right now. Before I give y'all the drop on what went down, who is the only person excited about doing this scene right now? Look at this. Look at this. If you're looking at this, who is the only person that looks excited about doing this scene? Look at these dudes. Look how they looking. Look at how everybody, who's the only person that's happy right now? Kewon. The only person that's happy is Kewon. Bodega took the deal he wished he had. Exactly. Look at him. Kewon is the only one excited about being in this scene. But when you go back and analyze this scene, you know what Bodega told them? Bodega told them that the only reason this video didn't come out was because they started feeling guilty for killing Mo3. This is what is that D? This is that car in the background. Hold on, let me move it. That's D right there, y'all. So that car is in the background. Man. Don't tell me they got the damn Camaro there, bro. Don't tell me they sitting right there with the damn Camaro. And look at Bodega. He looking down. He don't know what to do. Yella Beezy looking over at Bodega like, damn, bro. Kewon in the background, like, yeah, I'm officially I'm on now. I'm a rapper. Yeah, D, call in, bro. We want to talk to you, D. D, where the hell you been, bro? Hey, y'all, we got D in the bit. Everybody tell D to call in, man. Everybody tell D to call in, man. We want to talk to D, bro. D, we miss you, D. Come talk to us, D. Man. And I believe this is the house on Britain. If I'm not mistaken, this is the trap house on Britain. So that's the same blicky. Yeah, Kewon has the gun in his hands. He got it on him. He got it on him right now. He told them he had the murder weapon on him. The car is stashed at the house on Britain Road. This is what he told them. They say he should have thought about that beforehand. He made his choice. Now he got to lay in the bed he made. Yeah, that's facts. I don't know if D gonna hit that link though, man. I don't know if D gonna hit that link. I really want to talk to D. D, what's your cash app, D? I'll even throw you a cash app for you to call in here, man. I said the feds won't let me call my IG hacked and I can't call in. You ain't gotta have your IG to call in. You ain't gotta have your IG to call in. He said the feds got it. Man. Ariana, make sure you tap in on my Instagram, RatchetTV. Says, well, how dumb is these dudes? Said D better run like hell. Yeah, D said that the feds watched him and said, my younger. They said he lying. He said, who is D? D is the missing link to the Mo3 case. D is the one who had all the information in the beginning. That's the dude who sound exactly like Mo3. That's the dude who sound just like Mo3. He said he can't call in. Damn it, D. I'll pay you to call in, D. I ain't gonna lie to you. You call in, nigga. I'll send you a nice little check right now. I'll send you a nice little chunk of change right now if you call in. Yeah, D said he ain't calling in. I don't know how we gonna get D back on this damn live. I want to talk to D again, man, before this trial. That's the one person. If I could talk to somebody right now, it would be D. My YouTube channel won't let me. You can call in on Facebook. You don't have to call on YouTube. You can call on I'll send one behind you. Yeah, bro. We'll put a bag together, bro. What's my number? 682. Let me put it in the chat. 682-259-5490. That's my number right there. Call my phone right now. That's my number right there. Call that number right there on the screen. Yeah, come on, D. I'll send you, and you can even text me your cash app, man. I'm gonna send you some money, bro, if you call, bro. And said, you remember the girl Nicole or whatever her name was told you that the car was stashed? Oh, that was Nina. That was Nina who told me that car was stashed. But they found the car because the car was on Britain Road. Jose Bodega told him. Hit my number up, D. 682-259-5490. So D always stay low key. Yeah, he's like a wild card character in the Mo3 case. That's the one person that we all want to hear from. Because we haven't heard from D in so long. Hit the phone up, D. I'm gonna send you a cash app too, bro. Don't worry about it. I'll get a little bag put together for you here, bro. We'll make sure it's in the triple digits. We'll make sure. I got you, bro. Let's go, D. Hit my phone. I got you, bro. They said hit the jack. Jack? Yeah, come on, man. I'm gonna see if D gonna call in. But while we waiting on D, right here, I told y'all, I believe this is the trap house on Britain Road. This is where Bodega told them to go get the car, go get the gun, go get they said to go get all the they told him to go get all. This is where Kewon destroyed all the evidence. This is where to go get all the evidence. I said Ratchet is the realest. Salute. I think D is DJ. I don't think he was on 3 side at all. I don't think there's DJ. I don't think there's DJ GG. I don't think so. But salute to you, Juju. It said, just to hear D voice gives me chills because he sounds so much like Mo3. If anybody, I've always thought if it could be anybody, it was probably what's his name, Pablo Grams, because he sounds just like Pablo Grams. I said, hell no. D, where the hell is you still in the chat, dog? I said, D is Pablo. See, somebody just said it. That's the one person I always been like, damn, is D Pablo Grams? He sounds just like Pablo Grams. All right, so as I'm waiting on D, I'm gonna see if he gonna hit the link. I mean, not the link. See if he hit my phone up. But Jose Bodega went and told the grand jury that Kewon White stashed that car. Salute to Charger Girl for the 20 piece. I appreciate you. They said Kewon White stashed the car at the trap house on Britton Road. Britton Road was also in the GRC paperwork as one of the houses that was under surveillance, and they saw all these people going in and out of anyway. You know what? Let me see something real. Let me make a phone call real quick. I gotta call my paperwork plug real quick. I ain't gonna put it on speaker because I don't want nobody to hear her talk. I just want to ask her a question real quick. Come on, pick up. Honey trap. Damn it. All right, let me send the voicemail. Hold on. Hey, Honey Trap, let me ask you something. When Jose Bodega was in that GRC, because I don't, I'm about to go through my files and get all this damn paperwork. I just want to ask you a question. You can send it to me whenever, even if it ain't today. Was Jose Bodega the one that was under surveillance at that house on Britton Road? Because they had GRC members at that house on Britton Road. I just don't remember who they had under surveillance there, because that house is the house that Kewon had the gun, Kewon had the car, and Kewon had the where he destroyed all the evidence that tied him to the Mo3 case. Hit me back and let me know with that information. Thank you. All right. I had to just leave a voicemail, because if anybody else got the answer to that question, let me know. Oh, here, she just called me back. I just left you a voicemail. Oh, I got a question. Do you remember the GRC paperwork verbatim? Okay. Do you remember that house on Britton Road? Yeah, 3030 Britton. Who did they have under surveillance at that house? Jerry. Okay, so Bodega was there. Okay. Why I asked that is because in the paperwork now, if you pay attention, which I know you did, that house on Britton Road is the one Bodega told them that Kewon stashed all that stuff at. He had the car, the gun, okay, I just want to make sure, because I'm like, because he gave all that information up. So, but when that just goes to further show that he's the person in the grand jury, because he was there. He was at that house because they had him on surveillance. Boom. That's all I needed. Okay, but I'm on live right now. I ain't got you on there, but all right, bet. All right. All right, bet. Thank you. All right. Yep. All right. Yep. He was there. He was there. He was there. So the house on Britton Road. All right. Text it to me, bro. Text my phone that Cash App. Text my phone that Cash App. I got you. I'll send you a honey bun right now. He said he about to call. All right, so Bodega was the one who gave it up. So now you know that this is the house, and that Bodega was the one that they had under surveillance at the house that he gave up the information in. Boom. There it is right there. Bodega is your key witness. Bodega was the only person who could tie all these loose ends, because Bodega was trapping with them. Bodega was at that Britton house every day. So Bodega seen Kewon go in that house and destroy all the evidence. Bodega seen that car parked in the garage. Bodega seen the gun there. Bodega seen that this is the place that they had the meeting at. Britton Road, 3030 Britton Road in Dallas, Texas, was the spot where they had the meeting about Mo3. That is the spot where they got rid of all the evidence that tied everybody to the Mo3 case. That was the house that the car was stashed at. That's the house that Kewon White went to as soon as he killed Mo3. The moment Kewon White killed Mo3, they say he went to a hotel or a motel. I don't know whether he does go to that motel or not, but I know for a fact Kewon ends up at that house on Britain. I know he ends up at that house on Britain. Who is this? Realtor.com. I know you fucking lying. What is this? What is this? Oh, here go the house right here. They got it for rent right now. I know you fucking lying. Hold on, let me send myself this real quick. Hold on. What the hell? I know you fucking lying. Copy the link and let me send it to myself real quick. Yeah, this the house right here. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all real quick. Paste. Let's go over here. Go to my Instagram. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all something. Here it go right here. Boom. Let me share my screen real quick. Hold on. Let me share my screen real quick. Here go the house right here. Share screen. Window. Boom. 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 Here go the house right here. Yeah, this is the trap house right here. This is the house right here. Oh, hell nah. Hell nah. Yeah, the car was parked right there in that garage back there. That's where they found that's where they found the vehicle there, right there. That's where they found the vehicle, the Camaro. It was parked right there. This is the house on Britain Road right here, y'all. And this is where Kewon parked the car at. It says, I'm listening now. I sent you Cedric Bradley, recent plea deal 2 from GRC. I sent you a screenshot last week. Let me resend it. All right, bet. Man. Somebody just commented on my shit. It says, go get your GED so you can go to the police academy, boy. The police TV. Oh, you mad? Oh, you mad? You mad because I'm over here? It ain't hard to put these niggas in jail. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard to put y'all goofy ass niggas in jail. Look at this damn house. Look at this damn house, guy. Look at this shit. Hell, this is what. Why would y'all put this on Realtor.com? Look at this shit. This look a damn Dallas, Texas got to do better. Who would live here? Look at this. This is the trap house that they was living in, bro. This is where Kewon was staying at. Taking his TS girlfriends. This is where he used to take Erica to smash Erica. And he parked the car right over here. He parked the car behind the fence. This is where they found the vehicle at, right here on Britain Road. Hey, this is 3030 Britain Road right here. This is exactly where Mo3 murder vehicle and murder weapon and evidence tying everybody to this case was at. Right here in this house. This is the house right here. I would not dare put, man, if I was forced to take a bath there, which I wouldn't, I would have to wear my shoes. I'm gonna be I have to wear my swim trunks and some shoes. Ain't no way in hell I'm getting in that damn tub. Hell no. I have to wear some shoes in that damn tub. Ain't no way in hell I'm sleeping there, bro. I'd be so scared to sleep there. Look at the bed. Look at the bed. Look at that. This is where Kewon smashed Erica right here. This is the spot Kewon and Erica used to clap cheeks every. We don't know who cheeks was getting clapped. It was his or hers, or his, but it was his or his. But somebody was getting their cheeks clapped on their bed. It was either Kewon or Erica. We don't know who it was, but it was loose. We don't know who it was, but we just know it was loose and it smelled like some form of juice, just not the kind you want to drink. Let me get the hell up off that nasty ass house. All right, so let me go back over here to the paperwork. Honey Trap just sent me. Let me see. It says, let me read it. Hold on, I got a phone call. Oh, hold on. Hold on, somebody just called my phone. Hold on. I think this was D. Pick up the phone, Quavo.
The subscriber you are trying to reach is not available.
He'll call back. All right, so let me go back over here. It says read the transcript in here. It has the address, Jerry, Cedric, and Theo name in it. All right, bet. Let me pull this up real quick. Let me go send this to myself. Hold on, real quick. Let me grab that. Let me save it. All right, let me save that. All right, let me pull this up now. Image file. Boom. There that go. Let me go over here so I can blow it up. All right. So this says right here, it says on May 11th, 2023, authorization was granted to reinitiate interceptions of target telephone number 1 and target telephone number 5. Agents immediately, hold on. Okay. Okay, he said he about to call. Dead. Hold on, let me get his cash app. Let me get the cash app real quick so I can get D on here. I'm gonna tell him. All right, bet. I'm just asking him, is it cool what I'm gonna send him? All right, on May 11, 2023, authorization was granted. Let me put my authorization was granted to reinitiate interceptions of target telephone number 1 and target telephone number 5. Agents immediately began intercepting calls between the defendant and Johnson related to their discovery of poll cameras placed at several jointly managed drug distribution locations. The defendant informed Johnson that he spotted a law enforcement camera outside of Harlandale residence the day prior. And Johnson confirmed he'd drive around the other traps to see if there were more. On a later call, Johnson told the yo,
Ratchet gang, what's up with?
what's up, B?
What's up, man? I work, man. I stepped out. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was at work. I was watching work and stuff. There's a lot going on, man. So shit, you know, a lot. When I say a lot of shit going on. Shit. So I stay out here and playing on myself. You know what I'm saying? With my baby mama and shit. Been working, taking care of my kids. Trying to see how this shit gonna play out myself, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad about the bubble situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, we rock on fight. I hate people thinking that I'm that nigga. I'm not him. Well, that dude, I don't know that nigga. That Pablo Graham nigga. I'm not him, man. What the hell? I never exposed my face because of the case. You know what I'm saying? But y'all will see me though. I'm gonna go ahead and go face to face with you. If you can set it up whatever after the trial, man.
Oh, okay.
Like real talk, no face to face. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think a little show. I say, I want to get up on her. Everybody's getting nothing, you know what I'm saying? Nigga know what I'm here. There ain't no Pablo Graham. You know what I'm saying?
So what
you go ahead and pop shit.
What you think about all this shit going on right now, man?
Man, it's funny. It's funny. It's so deep. Like I told you, I'm not gonna say, man. It's so deep, bro. But it's so deep. Like I said, what's that boy name? I don't even fuck with them, man. I hate people that put me in that theory, thinking that I'm cool with these niggas. I'm not cool with none of these niggas at all. We got one nigga that's snitching on everybody right now. I told you, hey, 3 cities that everybody gonna tell on each other. But hey, man, I sent you a video to your phone about the Palo Grounds and the Vito. They was school trap at one point. You know what I'm saying? They was sitting on a castle trap. You know what I'm saying? So, man, everybody, you gotta play in this shit. Trap got power out here, man. And like, that nigga ain't like he untouchable. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, hey, it is what it is, though, man. I ain't know his daddy was a detective. His daddy died. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. His daddy was the head chief of Dallas. So that's why he get his cars in his way. Makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm on the clock, but shit, I'm like, yeah, I don't mind killing on your show, man, but there's a lot of little shady shit going on. A lot of shady shit. But you know, Rain, I'm gonna tell you the truth, that Rain situation. You don't know what's going on, you know, these Dallas streets, Dallas business. You know why he is in South Dallas? Yeah, that's who clocking that Rain. Rain know what's going on. All the ditch in Montana and all that. Yeah, he know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? He know what's going on. The nigga named Lil Tony from the club. You know what I'm saying? He Trapboy, go to his studio and shit. But the Lil Tony and Rain had words 2 weeks ago at the club. I guess one of the YN seen Rain somewhat, and they got into it. You know how it is? Like I said, this shit deep. And then they froze all Rain account, so you don't know there's somebody lying to you. But I'm gonna tell you the fact, these straight facts. Rain account getting froze because the court day around the corner. You gotta think about it. He got a top key evidence in his phone that the court's wrong. You know that video he showing you? You think the court's on that? Yeah. Come on, man. You think they on that? Shit's like he don't got nothing. He probably don't got nothing to do with it, but they want every evidence they can get. And Rain holding the key evidence. Why you holding that shit? Nigga, that's your partner. Quit holding that shit. Yeah, nigga, quit holding. Make me think you got to add some videos out. You got to add some off the list or something. Like you holding the video, go take it to the people. Quit showing. He probably like, oh, fuck me. I'm like, why are you showing? I ain't gonna say he involved. I don't know, but I feel like he in that shit. I don't give nobody to say. I don't give a fuck about Earl Spence being his best friend and Trapboy and Earl Spence's cousin. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I still think that boy acting just to get the heat off of him. Come on, man. See, he just don't fuck with Yella, but Trap, I think behind the scenes, he fuck with Trap. I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm going to tell you like this, man. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here on the clock. Shit, you need to come pull up. Come mess with me, man.
Yeah, let's set it up.
Come to my job and play those.
Let's set it up.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to you, I guess, behind the scenes. You want to do behind the scenes or whatever. But it don't matter. I can tell you whenever you want to do it. But it's gonna be after the shit over with, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not involved, right? I've never been involved like with none of this extra shit. Like I'm so sorry with that against 3. Nigga, I don't got nothing against that nigga. Nigga, I'm gonna get an HSM tatted on my neck, nigga. I'm gonna get this shit tatted on my neck, nigga. I ain't never been part of HSM. But nigga, I'm gonna do it. Just because, nigga, I'm gonna get that bub on it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never been part of that. But I'm gonna get that shit. You know what I'm saying? I like all that shit them niggas doing, bro. Nigga was hating on that nigga, bro. Like, come on, bro. Bro was 2 times, bro was going somewhere. And you know what I'm saying? Now they pushing the young niggas. They pushing the young niggas now. Shit, these young niggas ain't folding. The only one rocking is Montana, but shit, I ain't hating on them. You know what I'm saying? Get that money. Shit, but Rain and Montana into it. Look it up. I'm telling you, they beefing real bad. Yeah, I know. Rain kept telling them. He kept telling them young niggas, and the young niggas gonna get his little ass because at the end of the day, you can't play with the YNs and the D, man.
Did you hear about Rain getting shot at?
That's what I'm saying. He got into it 700. You got me into it 700. He played with everybody. With so many people. He played with a lot of people now, man. Like 700 got. I ain't gonna say he's street, but he know a lot of street dudes, and he plugged in from South Dallas to East Dallas to Oak Cliff to West Dallas to North Dallas. He's love with Montana. I promise you. Like he the new nigga that like talking about when Trap man get out the way, Montana gonna be that nigga, man. It's just real talk. That's who pushing it right now, Montana. Like, for real, everybody fucking with the little young nigga. So she got think he got a lot of little young nigga moving forward. So you can't be into it with that little nigga right there. Shit, they don't get right in there. Ryan kept punting that boy. Kept picking on that boy, man. You can't be doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He always mailing. Nigga, don't take them people, don't take them people, the evidence you got in their phone, man. Why you get a lot of most of these phone, man? Take most of these phone and shit, nigga. Shit, I got a little music, though. A little music drop. I can send it to you behind the scenes. My friend was saying he escaped the freeway, he escaped death again. It's a new song, like for real. It ain't on the internet. But it fucked me up when I heard that. I'm like, what the fuck? So I ain't never heard that song. I'll send it to you. I can tell you the minute when he gonna say it. That nigga said he escaped the freeway. He escaped death again. I'm like, what the fuck? So I heard that song like day before yesterday. I say, man, man, this shit crazy. I say, man, I'm taking this boy ain't dead, man. But I ain't hear what it is. So, I don't like to say right there, man. We gotta meet up, bro. I gotta do that with you, man. That don't go viral, Rich. Because everybody want to know who I'm here. That don't go viral to me, Rich.
All right, well, let's chop it up behind the scenes. I got you.
I got you.
All right, bet.
I'm going to sing you that music, too.
All right, bet.
All right.
Yep. All right, that was D. My bad. I had to turn my mic all the way. Let me turn my shit down because I had to turn my shit way up. All right, hey. I sound like I'm peeking. Hold on. Hey. I'm trying to get okay. Can y'all hear me now? Just like I'm peeking. All right. Am I too loud or can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me good? Let me see if my volume's straight now. He sent me a picture of Trap while I was on the phone with him. Hold on. Let me save that. Can y'all hear me good? All right, my bad. I don't know what was up. That's the only time y'all have not been able to hear my phone whenever y'all always be able to hear my shit. That's crazy. That's the only time y'all wasn't able to hear it. This is what he sent me though. So now he sent me a picture of Trap and some female. Man. All right, so let me make sure my audio is good because I don't know. I had to turn my mic all the way up just to get y'all to even hear him a little bit. That was weird. Hold on. Okay, I'm good. All right. So I said another chick. Yeah, he sent me this. He sent me this while we was on the phone, but he was saying, I don't know if y'all could hear him. He was saying Rainwater is into it with 700, which is Montana in them. He said 700 is the ones who shot at Rainwater. I don't know if y'all heard what he was saying, but he was saying 700 was the ones who was shooting at Rainwater because Rainwater's into it with Montana and Rainwater's into it with New Dallas, and New Dallas put the hit on Rainwater basically. New Dallas got the they said New Dallas got the hit on Rainwater, and he said that the Rainwater shooting did happen, but he said that the shooting happened due to Rainwater going at Montana, and Montana got too much love in the hood, and Montana is the reason why Rainwater is about to get up out the way because Rainwater chose the wrong niggas to beef with. Rainwater's into it with 700 right now in Montana. So Montana 700 is allegedly the person who put the hit on Rainwater. Allegedly. That's what D said, at least. I don't know if that's true, but I know that's what D just said on the phone. I don't know if y'all could hear him, so I'm trying to. Was y'all able to hear him? Drop the gems if y'all did hear it. Drop the eyeballs if you need me to keep going and tell y'all what he said. But D was basically saying that Rainwater's into it with Montana. Rainwater is involved in the Mo3 shit. He don't care what nobody say. He said Rainwater is cool with Trap, but Rainwater's not cool with Yella, but he's definitely cool with Trap and his people. But Rainwater is not cool with Yella Beezy, but he said Rainwater definitely got something to do with this shit in his eyes. He don't care what nobody say. He said Rainwater got something to do with all this shit, and he stand on it. And he said me and him need to link up behind the scenes, and he wants to do a face-to-face interview with me after the trial. And he said we could meet up behind the scenes and we could do whatever, but he said he wants to meet up with me behind the scenes, and he finally wants to put a face to this, but it has to be after the trial. That's what he said. So I don't know if y'all was able to hear any of that shit, but that's what he said. And he said that once the trial is over with, he's ready to come face to face and he's ready to go viral. And he wants to sit down and do a face-to-face interview with me. That's what he said. I said, I told you that's why they hated me. Why? Who hated you? So They said, Rain, mama better put some insurance on him. They said, I've been said, I think Rain has something to do with it. They said, but you need his music. They said, I don't think Trap cool with Rain at all. I don't know. Rainwater hates Yella Beezy, but I don't feel like Rainwater hates Trapboy Freddy. I've always said I think Rain and Trap gonna do business together in the end. But now that Trapboy Freddy is tied to the Mo3 hit, I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot of weird shit going on in Dallas, man. It's a lot of weird shit going on. Let's go back over here and pull this video back up. Was this the one I played first? Yeah, I already played that one to show y'all that house on Britton Road was tied into Bodega and it was tied into Yella Beezy. And this is the way that they were able to put all the pieces together. This is the way they were able to put all those pieces together is because of this. Now, I was also going to show y'all this image right here. So let's go back and let me pull this back up so I can read this for y'all. On May 11th, 2023, authorization was granted to reinitiate interceptions of target telephone number 1 and target telephone number 5. Agents immediately began intercepting calls between defendant and Johnson related to their discovery of poll cameras placed at several jointly managed drug distribution locations. The defendant informed Johnson that he spotted a law enforcement camera outside the Harlandale residence the day prior, and Johnson confirmed that he'd drive around other traps to see if there were more. On a later call, Johnson told the defendant that he noticed a camera on the 3030 Britton residence. As well, Johnson said it's like they got cameras all by the spots. And they talked about how the cameras aren't other places in that Oak Cliff neighborhood, but that they are pointed at the front doors and porches of their spots. Johnson told the defendant that he was going to go by Mojave and see if there were cameras there. Later, Johnson told the defendant, we're going to have to change some shit up, and confirmed there was a camera pointed towards the Mojave residence front door into the backyard. The defendant admits and agrees that the 3030 Britton is also a drug distribution location managed by him and Johnson, where undercover purchases of cocaine were made and where co-defendant Emmanuel Easter was arrested. Defendant commented, probably trying to get a RICO on us. Drugs, violence, all that shit, bro. Johnson said he was going to ride around the South and see where else cameras might be. In the subsequent conversation, Johnson told the defendant that there was a camera in the South, and they talked about how they believe cameras have been up for about a month. During this same call, the defendant was simultaneously selling cocaine to an unknown male, asking if he wanted 300 soft. Johnson later contributed to that conversation. Johnson also confirmed that the cameras at his shop, the Sunnyvale barbershop, the defendant replied, that shit crazy. They found something out, Johnson responded. Yeah. Later, the defendant told Johnson it's probably time to switch the shit up around this hoe. And Johnson agreed and guessed that's why his phone had been tripping. Boom. So they were looking at that spot on Britton Road where Jose Bodega told them that the Mo3 case, all of the evidence in that case was planted. Man. So he said he sent me something about Mo3.
Sleep without sirens. All need, I need less people lying. All need love if it come with compliance. All need sympathy, give me some time. I've been watching my moves like a late night read. Been looking bad news, till it keep coming. I ain't running from truth, I just need something. But don't turn it up pain when the weed done. Freeway almost took me. Lord knows. Need something. But don't turn it up pain when the weed done. Freeway almost took me. Lord knows that I drove past definitely went right. Got home late with my shirt down. Black Kurt Sue Wayne with the text to the
That's what he sent me. He said it's a song where Mo3 says, I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. He says it's a song where Mo3 was saying that the freeway almost took me. I don't know. Were y'all able to hear that? Because y'all said my volume was tripping. I don't know if y'all was able to hear that. Did y'all hear that? Ratchet got my ass saying, man, these folks loose. Man. So right there, I don't know if y'all was able to hear that or not, but they said, nah, okay, my bad. They said loud and clear. See, some people can hear it, some people can't. They said loud and clear. They said no. They said yes, I heard. They said play it again. All right, let me get this off the screen. Hold on. Let me play it again. Hold up. Oops. Let me play it again. My bad. Damn it.
Where a handshake feel cheap for the white feet. I don't need clout. I need sleep without sirens. I need this people lying. I don't need love if it come with compliance. I don't need sympathy. Give me some time. I've been watching my moves like a late night review. But looking bad news till it keep coming. I ain't running from truth. I just need something that don't turn it up when the weed done. Freeway almost took me. Lord knows that I drove past definitely with rap. Home late with my shirt down, black hurt suit, waiting with the tag till the tag. I left.
That's what he sent me. I don't know if y'all was able to hear that. or not. Said I can hear it clearly. Okay, some people can hear it, some people can't, but that's what it said. It said the freeway almost took me. I don't know where that song came from. And then I got something else here. It says the first file was factual resume. This is the one in the plea agreement. I bet. So this a lot of weird shit going on in Dallas, bro. I don't know. So let's get back to this. Is this the same one I just played? Oh, here you go.
Asking was you in trap good and shit.
I don't really know anything like that. Just listen to his music, man. You know what I'm saying? Support everybody in the city. That's all I do.
Oh, you say you don't know trap?
Nah, I just listen to his music, support him in the city.
So you don't know Trap, Yella, none of them?
Nah.
Come on, Benzo.
I'm saying I don't know them niggas, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know them niggas.
So you say you never met them niggas?
Nah, I ain't never met the niggas either. I ain't been there. I guess they're popular to meet them niggas or whatever. I don't know.
Kewon, you do know you talking to RatchetTV.
Someone said it's AI that Ratchet made. You just heard the nigga on the phone tell me I got the music. And he just texted me and said, here's the music. How the fuck I make it if the nigga just said it on the phone? See, that's why I can't stand y'all dudes, man. See, that's why I be going the fuck off on people. How the hell am I gonna make it and I'm sitting over here on the goddamn internet right now? How the hell am I gonna make some AI Mo3 music? I ain't got Mo3 voice. How the hell am I gonna make up an AI Mo3 when I'm sitting right here on live? The hell is you talking about? See, y'all be so weird in these comments, dog. Just get the hell off my channel. Get the hell on, bro. Just get your weird ass off the channel.
Asking was you in trap good and shit.
I don't really know anything like that. Just listen to his music, man. You know what I'm saying? Support everybody in the city. That's all I do.
Oh, you say you don't know trap?
Nah, I just listen to his music, support him in the city.
So you don't know Trap, Yella, none of them?
Nah.
Come on, Benzo.
I'm saying I don't know them niggas, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know them niggas.
So you say you never met them niggas?
I ain't never met the niggas either. I ain't been there. I guess they're popular to meet them niggas or whatever. I don't know.
Kewon, you do know you talking to RatchetTV, right?
Yeah, I know I'm talking to RatchetTV.
So you know that you capping to me right now, but I mean,
I'm just saying, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, man, I'm on the jail phone. I don't know who I know.
Okay, I got you. All right, so without saying too much then about I talked to Bushy and them, and they basically like distancing themselves from you, but saying like you've been a pain in their ass forever, and they glad you know what I'm saying, good riddance. And how do you feel about Bushy and our money right now?
don't know, man. I wish them all good luck. You know what I'm saying? On my nigga Dale. Wish them all good luck. Hope they can get through it. That's all I can say on that.
Okay, so you saying you had absolutely nothing to do with the death of Mo3, correct?
Yeah, no.
So is there anything to your understanding of why you were locked up for the murder of Mo3?
Man, I'm not even working on that case right now. I'm in the phase, bro. I'm on some other shit, bro.
So they not.
So that's one of the interviews that I originally did back in 2021 with Banzo. That was one of the first interviews that he had did. I interviewed Banzo Bling as he was in the I think this is now this is what he was sending other people in jail. And this is what he did when he had this is where he had the money, jamming Trapboy Freddy with his GRC chain on at the house on Britain Road. He got the hit money on him right now, flexing the hit money. Kewon just looks like just a big head slow child. Just look at him. He got the hit money on him. So this is Kewon right here flexing the hit money. Flexing the hit money that Yella Beezy gave him with his GRC chain on, believing he's a signed rapper now. This is him flexing the money at the house on Britain Road where they got all the drugs in the background in those boxes, the distribution center. He's at the distribution house right here with the money for the murder, with the car in the garage. This dude is a crash out, a complete idiot. This nigga is a complete fucking idiot, man. Let's keep it a buck. He's a complete idiot. And get your trolling ass the fuck up out of here. Y'all are so weird, bro. You're not gonna get to me. I don't care nothing about that. You're gone. Get your goofy ass on. Go make another account and try again. And we already know there's just one of you ex bitches that I don't want to mess with no more. You're not gonna get no D from me. I don't want nothing to do with y'all. Get your weird butts on. We don't care about y'all over here. Goodbye. Have a good life. All right. Anyway, it says. D said, no, that was D. It said all the dummies always got to flex their crimes on the internet. Shaking my head slow is a mother effer. Say he is so damn dumb. It said they was gonna set him up. I got the pics when he had $250,000 in his hand. Fact. Send it to my Instagram. Send it to my Instagram. So they got a picture where he had $250,000 on. Kewon had a lot of money. Now, Trapboy Freddy also said in that song, if you ever catch an op slipping, that's an easy 50. So Trapboy Freddy had $50,000 in on this hit. It ain't just Yella Beezy. That's the part that I don't think a lot of people understand. It ain't just Yella Beezy who had money on Mo3's head. Trapboy Freddy had his own personal bag on Mo3. Yella Beezy had his bag. Trapboy Freddy had his bag. So I'm hearing 40,000 allegedly. 40,000 is what Yella Beezy paid out, or at least to one person. But Trapboy Freddy had 50 on Mo3. So Yella is fried rice. So Trapboy Freddy had $50,000 on Mo3's head. At least to our knowledge, that's what he had on Mo3 when he died. He had 50 on his head. Mo3 heard 10, 20, 50, 100. Say, how come Trap mentioned as a co-conspirator but not on trial? That's because the state isn't the ones who want Trapboy Freddy for whatever reason. I'm not sure. I can't really answer that question directly because I don't know the answer to it. But what I can tell you is it's not the state who wants Trapboy Freddy. It's the feds. So this is my only way of logic when I'm thinking about why is Trapboy Freddy named more times in this trial than Yella Beezy? Why is Trapboy Freddy named as the co-conspirator? They're saying Trapboy Freddy is the reason why this whole hit went down in the first place. They also got Trapboy Freddy as the person who pulled the plug on Roy Lee. So the only thing that I can think of is he co-conspired with Yella Beezy to do this. the state doesn't have enough on him, I'm guessing, to actually charge him with the crime. This is just my guess. I don't know. I probably ain't right. I'm just saying. I don't believe the state has enough on him, but I believe Trapboy Freddy is under investigation by the feds. So if the state doesn't have enough to take him to trial, you got to think about this. They believe they can't prove that Trapboy Freddy did it, but if they can get some witnesses on that stand that put Trapboy Freddy there to say Trapboy Freddy did this, to say Trapboy Freddy did that, to say Trapboy Freddy was planning it with Yella Beezy. If you get some witnesses on that stand and you're able to prove it with the state that Yella Beezy, that Trapboy Freddy has something to do with it, then the feds come in afterwards because it's a conspiracy and this is a federal case because it happened on the freeway and then it has something to do with money and a conspiracy to kill. And they already have Trapboy Freddy under investigation anyway, and he's on federal probation as we speak. So technically, Trapboy Freddy can go down in the feds regardless of anything that happens. What's up, Shauna? Sean Rodwell, what's up? Trapboy Freddy can go down just because he's already had too much police interaction and he's on federal probation anyway. Just being in police proximity can get you back in the feds. So they already got enough to take him back to the feds, but I think that they want to line him up with the Mo 3 murder. They want to prove it with the state though before they come moving in. This is just my way of thinking. I'm probably wrong. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm right, but my only way of logically putting this together and thinking, okay, why is Trapboy Freddy not in jail for this shit? How come they can't lock up Trapboy Freddy for this? Why is Trapboy Freddy not in jail for this? The only way I could think Trapboy Freddy is not in jail for this is that the feds want him. The feds are coming for him. It's the feds who want Trapboy Freddy more than anything. The feds want him. Said they let him tell first and then they come. And yeah, you got to prove it on trial first. If you go to trial, but Yella Beezy has to go down. If Yella Beezy beats the case, they're not going to get Trapboy Freddy. Trap is a CI confidential informant. That's why the state is not touching him. There you go. I believe he's already in federal custody, just not in custody. Because you got to think about this. Trapboy Freddy just got in police proximity whenever he got picked up and almost booked for his homeboy going down. They already know Trapboy Freddy's still selling drugs. They already have Trapboy Freddy on surveillance selling drugs. They already got him. The feds got Trapboy Freddy right where they want him, but they want the murder. They want to be able to lock Trapboy Freddy up for the rest of his life. This is the part. I think Trapboy Freddy has been working as a CI. I think Trapboy Freddy has been working as an informant, but I think that his time is up. Just because it's just like Govan. Govan is a CI and an informant. We all know that. But Govan was doing too much. Govan was still selling drugs. Govan was still putting hits on people. Govan was still out here in the streets just running reckless. The Fed said, fuck that. We got to get him for something. Him even having police involvement. See, you got to understand what I'm telling y'all. Yeah, technically it was a federal case, but the feds really didn't have to pick that shit up. But being that he's already been on the feds' radar and the feds already been working with him anyway, he wasn't on federal probation, but the feds already got him. So him even doing anything can get the feds back on him. Just even looking the wrong way can get the feds back on your ass. So 100% Govan is in jail because the feds was watching him and investigating him anyway. He was going to go down regardless. Any police custody he gets in, he's going to go back to the feds no matter what. Trapboy Freddy is the same way. I just don't think that they want to put Trapboy and Freddy in jail for 5 years. I don't think that they want to put Trapboy Freddy in jail for 10 years. I think they want to lock Trapboy Freddy up for the rest of his life. So they said, what if he's in another investigation with the Connect? Trapboy Freddy's going to have to be in some shit with the cartel here pretty soon because that's his Connect. Trap has been under so much pressure with the streets because trust me and believe me, in the streets of Dallas, Texas, they not talking, but everybody knows Trapboy Freddy's a rat. Everybody knows it now. It ain't up for debate no more. Everybody knows Trapboy Freddy's working. They just didn't. It took for RatchetTV to get on this internet to confirm it for everybody. Once I put that paperwork out, no one even, trust me, bro, nobody knew about that arrest. Now, Sean G got up here the other night and said that there was a RICO going. I mean, not a RICO. I don't know what the fuck I just said, a RICO. He said that Trapboy Freddy got pulled over and he had a brick on him and a gun here recently, and he didn't go to jail. A lot of people don't know about that. You just got to be deep in the streets. A lot of people didn't even know Trapboy Freddy had even had that case with his homeboy. Nobody knew about that shit until I put it out. Nobody knew Trapboy Freddy was on surveillance and then his homeboy said he snitched on him. Nobody even knew about that case. When I dropped that paperwork, that had the whole city like, what the fuck? Is that real? But they know it's real because I had the case numbers on it. I had the whole thing on there. Like it was a real police transcript. It was real police documents. It really came from the police. So everybody in the streets now that RatchetTV has got on the internet and dropped all his paperwork, now they can confirm it. They already knew it. Everybody knew it already. They just couldn't confirm it. So it's like one of those things, like we can't really say it because, we can't put that jacket on a nigga because that's like we in the streets. Ratchet not in the streets. Ratchet can put the jacket on anybody. I mean, it does come with consequences, but he an internet nigga. He don't got the same consequences that we got. We in the streets with these niggas. So if I get up here and say Trapboy Freddy a snitch, I got to have his paperwork. RatchetTV just pulled his paperwork out. So now I don't just got to think he's a snitch. Now I know he's a snitch. Now I know he's working. We've all thought it. The streets have all been saying, well, nigga, we always knew Trapboy Freddy was a snitch. We just couldn't prove it. Now they have the proof beyond a reasonable doubt that Trapboy Freddy's a snitch. Let's keep it a buck. Let's call a spade a spade. Now they know beyond a reasonable doubt that Trapboy Freddy's a fucking snitch. They know now that Trapboy Freddy is a rat. There ain't no debating it. There ain't no going back and forth. There ain't no this. There ain't no that. Now they know Trapboy Freddy is a rat. And even Kewon has been trying to tell y'all from the jump that Trapboy Freddy is working. My little homie, he with the shit. He just spin and spin. He don't care. He just taking bodies. Listen to the part that he put on here. Listen to the part that he put on here. It really don't be no hit because I'm just thinking about it. My little homie, he with the shit. He gonna spin and spin. He don't care. He just taking bodies. And look what he pointed to. He said, one thing about it, we don't hit the wrong body. We always hit somebody. He a nobody. We gonna make his ass somebody. So they talking about Mo 3. This song is also in the paperwork. They got all this stuff in the paperwork. Kewon is just helping them put the pieces to the puzzle together. You got on here with the murder money. You got the GRC chain on. You're jamming Trapboy Freddy. You're on the phone talking about Trapboy Freddy. Hold on, we're not done with you, Goofy. We're not done with you, Mr. Goofball. Is it the same one I just?
Damn missing. You wanna know what's goddamn trigger? Finna chase on this goddamn sticky. Anybody that goddamn diss me. End up swimming with the fishes that's goddamn trigger. Better stop now, bitches. I ain't got time for these bitches. Spit by slime with these bitches. I ain't grind with these bitches. So I will not cry for these bitches. No, I won't cry for these bitches. Push out the ignition. My partner just got out of prison and ready to body a nigga. Shot him a nigga. This shit obvious, nigga. You don't want problem, little nigga. Inside a gorilla. These niggas talking but whisper. Do you want talk about hitters? If I say that, I got a price tag on a nigga head. I swear to God, they gon' get him. Want him dead, him dead. He shot. Let her 33 shots. Soon as the beat drop. These niggas spit box and fucker, let's beat box. Neighborhood. Nigga, let the seas lie. Pull up in the T-top. Shot him in a G-shot. Top blow a seaside. Let them kill a creep out. Chick get wicked, so I brought the grill reef. See him in a block, cuz feet. Watch his ass sink now. Pussy niggas pink now. You niggas is pussy. Pussy nigga can't punk me. God forbid that one of my niggas get killed, but they won't need a GoFundMe.
So let's break down these lyrics now.
Damn missing. You wanna know what's goddamn trigger?
You wanna know what's goddamn tricky?
Finna tell you something that's goddamn sticky.
Finna tell you something that's goddamn sticky.
Anybody that goddamn diss me.
Anybody who diss me.
End up swimming with the fishes that's goddamn trigger.
And anybody who diss me end up swimming with the fishes Now that's gosh dang tricky.
Better stop now, bitches.
Better stop now.
I ain't got time for these bitches.
I ain't got time for him.
Spit box around with these bitches.
I ain't finna spit box. He ain't finna rap with Mo3. I'm not rapping with this dude.
I ain't grind with these bitches.
I didn't grind with him. He ain't trapping with us.
So I will not cry for these bitches.
I'm not gonna cry when he dies.
No, I won't cry for these bitches. Push stop the ignition.
Push stop the ignition. They push stop Mo3's ignition? Because his car just stopped on that freeway.
My partner just got out of prison and ready to body a nigga.
My partner just got out of prison, ready to body a nigga.
Shot him a nigga.
He did shoot somebody.
This shit obvious, nigga.
This is real obvious.
You don't want problems, little nigga.
He talking to Mo3. You don't want problems, little nigga.
Inside a gorilla.
Inside a gorilla? Who's the gorilla? Mo3. Run that back.
Stop the ignition. My partner just got out of prison and ready to body a nigga. Shot him a nigga. This shit obvious, nigga. You don't want problems, little nigga. Inside a gorilla.
Inside a gorilla.
These niggas talking but whisper.
These niggas talking but they whisper.
Do you want chopper by hitters?
Do you want choppers by hitters?
If I say that I got a price tag on a nigga head, I swear to God they gon' get him.
If I say I got a price tag on a nigga head, I swear to God they gon' get him.
Him dead, him dead.
I want him dead and him dead.
He shot, he shot.
He shot, he shot.
Let off 33 shots soon as the beat drop.
Let off 33 shots soon as the beat drop.
These niggas spit boxing, fuck it, let's beatbox.
These niggas spit boxing, well fuck it, let's beatbox.
Neighborhood, neighborhood, nigga let the seas lock.
Neighborhood, neighborhood, nigga let the seas lock. The Crips in the building.
Pull up in the T-top.
Pulled up in the T-top.
Shot him in a G-shot.
Shot him in a G-shot.
Chopper blow a seesaw.
Chopper blow a seesaw.
Let them killers creep out.
Let them killers creep out.
Shit get wicked, so I brought the Grim Reaper.
Shit get creepy, so I brought the Grim Reaper.
See men in block to his feet, watch his ass sink now. Pussy niggas pink now, you niggas is pussy. Pussy nigga can't punk me. God forbid that one of my niggas get killed, but they won't need a GoFundMe.
Sheesh. There's a lot of evidence in that rap that you sent. See, and that's the one that he sent Jerry Johnson 2 hours after Mo3 died. 2 hours after Mo3 died, he texted that song and titled it Take 3. He titled that song Take 3. He said, can't punk me. Yeah, he told him he can't punk me. So he titled that song Take 3 and he texted that song to Jerry Johnson's phone 2 hours after Mo3 died. Crazy, right? That dude is an idiot. And this is Kewon playing these songs. He was rapping about Sainer like that ain't my side. Talking about he was outside. Boy, your ass was inside.
Hello? Yeah, that's crazy. Look, I'm finna show you another one, bro. It's like, this nigga's dumb. So, Obama.
He said, I'm gonna show you another one. This nigga dumb. The song called Obama. Obama was a shirt was in the indictment, and Obama was in the indictment. This is 2021. Keep that in mind. He just played her shirt. Now he's trying to play her Obama. Both of those songs are in the indictment to say this is Trapboy Freddy. He had something going on. Trapboy Freddy. But Kewon has been telling on Trapboy Freddy indirectly. He's trying to play Obama now.
Go to Obama by Trapboy.
Go to Obama by Trapboy, he says.
So why he ain't in jail?
That's what I'm.
He was about to say that's what I'm trying to figure out. Look.
So why he ain't in jail?
That's what I'm.
He was trying to say that's what I'm trying to figure out, but he goes, that's what I'm. He's laughing. He's trying to figure out, nigga, I don't know how I'm in jail in Trapboy Freddy. Now everybody knows that everybody in this situation knows Trapboy Freddy is supposed to be in jail right now.
He's like, wait.
Why he ain't in jail?
I don't know, bro. Go to Obama.
What is it?
It's another song by him, but this nigga got like 5 this song.
That's crazy. So how the hell?
You know that song, she's a runner, she's a track star.
Yeah.
Alright, I will show you something else after this hoe.
I ain't gonna play all them songs. Why the hell he ain't in jail?
I know, man.
So do you know him?
I don't know, man.
Man, I ain't viral.
Nah, I'm saying, like, I'm on his phone, so I don't know who I know.
Hey.
He said, I'm on this phone. I don't know who I know. He's telling he's telling on Trapboy Freddy right here.
That's what I'm He's like, wait.
Why he ain't in jail?
Go to Obama about Trapboy.
Man, so why he ain't in jail?
That's what I'm He's like, wait.
Why he ain't in jail?
I don't know, bro. Go to Obama.
What is it?
There's another song by him, but this nigga had like 5 this song.
That's crazy. So how the hell?
You know that song, She's a Runner, She's a Track Star.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna show you something else after this hoe.
I ain't gonna play all them songs. Why the hell he ain't in jail?
I don't know, man.
So do you know him?
I don't know, man.
Man, I ain't viral.
Nah, I'm saying, like, I'm on his phone, so I don't know who I know.
Hey.
So he's like, I'm on this phone. I don't know who I know. So now we're right here at the end, right? We're right here at the end. The pretrial hearing is coming up, and everybody wants to know what the fuck is going to happen. So the big picture you're going to take out of this is the filing that the state of Texas was a response to Yella Beezy's amended motion in Lamine. That motion is a pretrial request asking the judge to keep certain evidence away from the jury, at least until the judge rules on it outside of the jury's presence. The defense is trying to prevent the prosecution from presenting a broad package of evidence about the long-running feud between Yella Beezy side and Mo3's side, prior shootings and assaults, Rainwater's assault and civil lawsuit, interviews Yella Beezy gave after the being shot, Instagram live videos, statements and posts allegedly made by co-conspirators, Mo3's music, Yella Beezy's music, songs and lyrics attributed to alleged co-conspirator Trapboy Freddy, photos and music video scenes showing people, cars, locations, and alleged associations. The state's argument is this material is not being offered merely to portray Yella Beezy as a violent rapper or a bad person. The state says its evidence is motive, intent, knowledge, relationships, retaliation, conspiracy, and the background necessarily to understand why Mo3 was killed. That distinction is the heart of this entire filing. Number one, what Yella Beezy is charged with. The filing says Marquise Conway, professionally known as Yella Beezy, was indicted for capital murder for remuneration. According to the indictment, the language quoted by the state prosecution alleges that Conway intentionally and knowingly caused Melvin Noble's death, employed Kewon White to carry out the killing, offered or promised remuneration, meaning payment or something of value, acted together with other alleged co-conspirators, including Mr. Moore, aka Trapboy Freddy. This is an allegation. The filing is the prosecution arguing what evidence is that should be allowed to use to prove the allegation. It is not a verdict and does not establish the state's interpretation of every song, post, interview, or if the event is even correct. Number two, while the prosecution says all feud in this evidence matters, the state's theory is that Mo3's killing did not happen in isolation. Prosecutors want to tell the jury a long story beginning several years before the murder. Their proposed narrative is roughly rivalries developed between Dallas artists and their associates. Roy Lee Pate, a comedian and Mo3's associate, was shot and later died. Yella Beezy and alleged co-conspirator Trapboy Freddy were themselves shot in separate incidences. The two camps blamed each other and believed the other camp was responsible for all of the shootings. Police interviews, songs, social media posts, and confrontations escalated the feud. Mo3 allegedly referenced bounties, shootings, and threats in his own music. The prosecution claims Yella Beezy and Moore later retaliated by arranging Mo3's murder. I want everybody to remember that. Trapboy Freddy and Yella Beezy retaliated by arranging Mo3's murder. That's at least what the state is going to prove during this trial. The state says Kewon White was the shooter and that the killing was done for payment. The state wants the jury to understand that the killing was the final act of an escalating retaliatory conflict. The defense apparently wants to narrow the case to actually charge murder and exclude much of that history as prejudicial. Let's see. They basically want to say it was whoop-de-whoop. The procedural history from the pages provided. Mo3's killing on November 11, 2020 on I-30 in Dallas. Conway was indicted on March 18, 2025. The state filed an amended notice of evidence on February 17, 2026. Conway filed his amended motion on March 5th, 2026. The state filed another amended notice on July 8, 2026, adding a song titled Hitters. The state's response is dated July 9th, 2026. So this is very much a pretrial evidence fight. The judge is being asked to decide what the jury may hear and see before the trial begins. The categories of evidence that the state wants admitted. Number one, they want Roy Lee Pate's assault, shooting, and death. The state says the feud starting point was the incident involving Roy Lee Pate, described as Mo3's friend and associate. The prosecution acknowledges that it's not claiming that Yella Beezy shot Pate. Instead, prosecutors say Pate's shooting death, they want to help explain why the parties became hostile, why people associated with Mo3 blame Yella Beezy's side, why Yella Beezy and his associates may later have believed they were being targeted, why retaliation became a possible motive. This is important because the state is trying to avoid the defense's argument that it's accusing Conway of an uncharged crime. The state says Pate's death is not offered to prove Conway committed the shooting. It is offered as an alleged origin of the feud. The strength of the state's argument. The state could be admissible as background if witnesses can reliably explain how Pate's death affected the relationship between the camps. The weakness in this is the prosecution must be careful not to imply that Conway was responsible for Pate's shooting when the filing is no evidence establishing that. There is real risk that the jury could hear that story and emotionally connect Conway to an unsolved shooting anyway. Yella Beezy's 2018 tollway shooting. The filing discusses October 14, 2018 shooting in which Conway's vehicle was fired upon multiple times while he drove home. The state emphasizes Conway survived. He was struck multiple times. He believed the attack had been related between conflict in the music industry. He did not identify the shooter. He allegedly did not cooperate fully with law enforcement. The registered owner of the vehicle associated to the shooting was allegedly connected to Mo3. The state says this evidence is central because it supposedly gave Conway a reason to retaliate against Mo3's side. It's kind of like they set him up to even think that in the first place. So the police pretty much told him Mo3 and them did it, and then he retaliated. And like, oh, what? You're going to jail. So what the interviews show, the transcripts of the Breakfast Club interview in the 97.9 The Beat repeatedly show Conway saying he was driving home after leaving the club. A car came alongside him. The vehicle was hit approximately 23 times. And Mo3 was shot 22 times. Crazy work. He was shot in the arm, chest, back, and legs. He had a firearm in his lap he could not locate or use during the attack. He crashed, got out, and ran. He initially called family or personal contacts rather than 911. He did not know exactly where he was. He believed the incident may have been related to street beef. He did not know who shot him. He was reluctant to speak to the police. What the state wants is the state says the shooting explained Conway's fear and state of mind, his belief that he had enemies, his suspicion that the shooting was connected to the other camp, a potential retaliatory move. The defense's angle is the defense can argue that being shot does not prove that Conway later hired anyone to kill Mo3. At most, it shows Conway was a victim and believed he was in danger. The defense also emphasizes that repeated statements that he did not know who shot him. The prosecution wants to use generalized suspicions as motive, but suspicion is not the same as proof. Trapboy Freddy, aka Mr. Moore shootings. The filing discusses two separate shootings involving alleged co-conspirator Trapboy Freddy, Mr. Moore. The state says Moore was shot in his Sprinter van December 2018, again in September of 2020. The state does not appear to claim Conway committed either shooting. The incidents contributed to hostility and a retaliatory motive. The state also points to Moore's later music, arguing that the lyrics reference being shot, retaliation, a bounty, Sprinter van shooting, hatred towards the other camp. Why this matters to the prosecution's theory appears to be that Moore's personal victimization connected his motive to Conway's motive, making them partners in retaliation. The weakness, the state has hold on, thank you, Shay, for that 20-piece salute. The state still has to establish that the lyrics connected to the charged conspiracy are not merely artistic storytelling. The filing treats many statements in songs as factual admissions, but the interpretation will likely be heavily contested. The 2019 Unruly Citizens concert. The state wants evidence about the concert originally associated with both Conway and Mo3. According to the filing, promoters removed Mo3 from the lineup. Mo3 was allegedly arrested at the venue on outstanding warrants. Both sides later discussed the incident on social media. The state says the incident illustrates continuing hostility. The prosecution argues that Conway's own social media comments are admission and not merely unrelated bad act of evidence. Significance. This is mostly relationship evidence. It does not independently prove murder, but prosecutors want it as another step in their reason to believe that he killed Mo3. The defense's response: the defense can argue that social media arguments and concert disputes are common in the entertainment industry and not to establish a murder for hire agreement. Conway's assault on Rainwater. This is one of the more concrete of events in the filing. The state says that on January 26, 2020, Brandon Rainwater, described as Mo3's manager, confronted Conway outside of V-Live in Dallas. Conway assaulted him. Video allegedly shows Conway chasing and striking Rainwater. Conway allegedly posted footage and commented about it. Rainwater later obtained a civil lawsuit against Conway. The state says the assault proves existing hostility between the two camps, and the feud is extended to the associates, not just the artists. Conway's state of mind, a retaliatory relationship that continued into 2020. Why this may be persuasive. Unlike some of the music as evidence, this incident allegedly has video, witnesses, and a civil judgment. That makes it potentially more concrete than any lyric. Why it could be limited. An assault on Rainwater is not the same act as arranging Mo3's killing. The court could allow some evidence of the incident while excluding inflammatory details or repetitive footage. The V-Live Houston shooting. The filing says Mo3 and his associates were ambushed at V-Live in Houston on September 19th, 2020 by persons allegedly associated with Trapboy Freddy's record label. The state says the shooting occurred close to the time of Trapboy Freddy's September 2020 shooting, and it supports a cycle of retaliation. The state's theory is the prosecutors believe that Moore was shot shortly after Mo3's side was shot in Houston. The events intensified the feud. The escalation helps a later conspiracy to kill Mo3. The defense's issue is the state still must connect the actual participants in the Houston shooting to the defendant or alleged co-conspirators' association with a record label alone may be able to lose unless there's more direct evidence. Conway's October 31st, 2020 Ava Center performance. The filing says Kewon White, the alleged shooter, appeared on stage with Conway at the Ava Center 11 days before Mo3's murder. Hold on, I lost my place on that shit. Hold on. I lost my place on that shit. Man. Hold on, somebody text my damn phone and made me lose my damn place on that shit. Hold on, give me a second while I find my damn place again. God damn it. Hold on. Man. I lost my damn play. They go Rainwater, the V Live shooting in Houston. Well, they got the Breakfast Club interview down there, 97.9, the Beat interview, the Vlad TV interview. We already went over a lot of this stuff, but they're just going to go over Mo 3, Cam Capone interview about Mo 3. They're going to go over the Instagram live evidence, Conway's post the day Mo 3 was killed. The state says Conway went live hours after Mo 3's murder and read the following follower comments, played a portion of a song, smiled and laughed and reacted in ways the state considers significant. The prosecutors argue his words, timing, and nonverbal behavior show his state of mind, motive, intent, and awareness of what had occurred. Conway's call with Moore. The state describes December 15th, 2020, Instagram Live. Conway and Moore spoke by phone, and Moore song was previewed. Prosecutors say the lyrics referenced the feud and the killing. Conway's reactions were admissions. The exchange demonstrated a relationship between Conway and Moore. The interaction reflected conclusions of guilt and conspiracy. The defense response, again, critical dispute will be whether the conversation and lyrics are genuinely about the charged killing or whether the state is imposing a criminal meaning, music, and social media. Moore's post on the day of the killing. The state says Moore posted while driving near and past the murder scene shortly after the killing. The state argues and shows his location is near the crime, his knowledge, his state of mind, his involvement in the conspiracy. This could be important if the state has reliable metadata, video landmarks, timestamps, vehicle records, or phone location evidence. If the claim is based only on interpretation of video and background, the defense may challenge its accuracy. They got music video evidence. This is the largest and most controversial part of the filing. The state wants to use songs from Mo 3, Yella Beezy, and Trapboy Freddy. The prosecution says the selected songs are merely general rap lyrics, and it argues they contain specific references to the feud, prior shootings, bounties, named or identifiable people, particular vehicles and location, the method of killing, reactions after the killing, communications among alleged co-conspirators. They got Mo 3's 219, Yella Beezy song Hitters. They got Keep It in the Streets, On Your Head, Take 3, Gassed Up. They got Trapboy Freddy's Hypocrite. They got photographic music video evidence. They have, the state also wants images and photos of music videos showing alleged GRC members together, trap houses or residents, a vehicle allegedly used by the shooter, and that's in that video I just showed y'all. A firearm the state wants to claim was the murder weapon, Kewon White appearing in the music video, footage in which White was allegedly later removed from the final edit, locations where evidence may have been stored or destroyed. And I'm telling y'all, it was all at that house on Britain. So let's see what else is important in this shit. And that's pretty much the only part I want to read about that. So the same facts in the state's murder case could become building blocks for a federal RICO investigation, but the paperwork does not establish that the federal RICO case exists. Federal prosecutors would need much more than a feud, violent lyrics, and an alleged murder for hire. What the federal prosecutors would have to prove for a typical criminal RICO charge under 18 USC 1962C, the government must prove that a person participated in the affairs of an enterprise through a pattern of racketeering activity. A RICO conspiracy may also be charged under 1962D. In practical terms, prosecutors would need, number one, an enterprise, a continuing group with a shared purpose and relationships amongst its members. It does not need to be a formed corporation or a gang with written rules. It has to have a pattern. At least 2 people qualify for racketeering within 10 years, but technically having 2 acts is not always enough. The acts must be related and show continuously either ongoing criminal conduct or a threat that it will continue. Predicate racketeering acts: murder, attempted murder, robbery, extortion, bribery, drug trafficking, witness tampering, and certain firearms, fraud, and money laundering offenses can qualify depending on the exact statute facts. Murder and threats involving murder, especially included within the federal definition of racketeering activity. Participation by each defendant, the government must establish what each person knowingly did to operate, manage, or further the enterprise, being friends, shared a stage, belong to the same label, or appearing in videos is not enough by itself. How the state's theory could be repackaged federally. A hypothetical federal theory might identify an alleged enterprise composed of certain artists, label associates, security personnel, shooters, drivers, or other participants. Prosecutors might claim its shared purpose, including protecting the group, retaliating against rivals, maintaining reputation, earning money, and silencing threats. Then they could try to classify separate incidences, alleged predicate acts such as the killing of Mo 3, any proven murder for hire agreement, attempts to kill rival artists or associates, shootings connected to the rivalry, assaults intended to enforce the group's authority, payments to shooters, destruction or concealment of evidence, witness intimidation, drug trafficking or weapons offenses, if independently established, interstate communications, or travel used to arrange crimes. The state's paperwork already tries to present the events as a continuing course of retaliatory conduct, not isolated events. That timeline building approach resembles the way prosecutors commonly present a RICO narrative: organization, rival, conflict, repeated violence, communications, money, and concealment. How trap could be tied in. For Trapboy Freddy, the state's filing appears to focus on his alleged relationship with Yella Beezy, his own shootings and supposed retaliatory motive, songs that the state interprets as autobiographical, Instagram posts from the day of the murder, alleged movement near the murder scene, a call with Yella Beezy after the killing, statements prosecutors characterized made by a co-conspirator. In federal RICO cases, prosecutors would need to move beyond interpretation and show things such as direct communications about planning or payment, location data placing him in relevant places, evidence that he recruited, directed, or assisted participants, financial transactions, access to vehicles, weapons, or safe locations, steps taken to destroy, conceal evidence, knowledge of details not publicly available, participation in additional qualifying crimes beyond a single murder. His music could provide context, corroboration, but lyrics alone would be a shaky foundation for a federal RICO. The strongest evidence would be authenticated texts, calls, payments, surveillance, cooperating witnesses, phone extractions, and physical evidence. How Yella could be tied in. For Yella Beezy, the hypothetical federal theory would likely portray him as someone who allegedly had a retaliatory motive after being shot, maintained a relationship with the alleged shooter, appeared with the alleged shooter shortly before Mo 3's killing, had an ongoing alliance with Moore, used money or status to commission violence, made statements or released material afterward that prosecutors interpret as demonstrating knowledge. The critical federal question would be whether prosecutors can prove that they knowingly conducted or participated in the enterprise, not merely that they had enemies, made violent music, or knew people associated with the crimes. If the alleged payment to Kewon White can be proven, that could be a major predicate. But a single murder for hire incident would still require prosecutors to establish a broader enterprise and pattern. They would likely look for other shootings, attempted killings, drug activity, weapons trafficking, extortion, robberies, or obstruction connected to the same group. Why prior shootings matter in this RICO and why they may not. The shooting of Yella Beezy and Moore and people connected to Mo 3 help prosecutors describe a continuing cycle of violence. But to count it as racketeering predicates against Yella or Trap, the government would need evidence that they committed, ordered, or aided, or agreed to those offenses. Being the victim of a shooting is not a predicate act. Believing that the rival side was responsible is not a predicate act. Making music in retaliation is not automatically a predicate act. Those facts could establish motive and background, but they cannot substitute for proof of criminal participation. The difference between RICO and a vicar. Federal prosecutors sometimes use VICAR, the Violent Crimes in Aid of Racketeering statute, alongside RICO. VICAR covers certain violent crimes committed to gain entrance to maintain or increase a person's position in a racketeering enterprise or as payment for committing such crimes. That might become relevant if prosecutors claim a killing or assault was carried out to preserve the status within the group, to earn respect or promotion, on orders from enterprise leadership in exchange for payment, to protect the enterprise from rivals. RICO focuses broadly on conducting an enterprise through a pattern of racketeering. VICAR focuses more on specifically why violent crimes were committed in retaliation to a racketeering organization. What investigators probably examine: a federal grand jury would likely seek cell phone GPS data, full phone extractions, encrypted message records, bank records and cash withdrawals, Cash App, Zelle, wire transfers, music label finances, hotel, rental car, and airline records, firearms tracing, vehicle records, social media account and data, deleted posts, studio session files showing when songs were created, metadata from unreleased recordings, statements from insiders and cooperating witnesses, evidence concerning evidence destruction or witness pressure. The biggest weakness in the federal RICO is the biggest problem will be proving that the enterprise and the pattern rather than simply proving a homicide theory. So basically, everything in this meets a RICO. They just have to prove that there was a criminal organization going on, which I think that they're already trying to prove while using Trapboy Freddy's name. So Trapboy Freddy is in serious trouble if Yella Beezy goes down. Once again, like I said, if Trapboy Freddy goes down in this, if Yella Beezy goes down, Trapboy Freddy could be cooked for a future RICO. What do y'all think about that? Does Trapboy Freddy go down in a future RICO tied to this case? What do y'all think, man? Is Trapboy Freddy in trouble to go down for a federal RICO? What do y'all think in the chat? Is Trapboy Freddy in trouble, and could he possibly go down for a federal RICO? Let's see. We got 1,000 votes on that poll. Let's see how the poll turned out. I asked you, will Kewon go to trial? 59% say he will not go to trial. 41% say he will go to trial. They say, yes, Trap is cooked. I hope so. When them people want you, they gonna get you. I don't know why he not locked up already, a Ratchet. So was it really a watch party? Allegedly, there was a watch party. Allegedly. It's not in the paperwork, though. The Fed's gathering all the info right now, waiting for the trial to be over. Then them niggas not walking. I'm telling you, the Feds are only going to come in if this goes down in a guilty verdict. But if they have to prove that Kewon White got money from Yella Beezy. If they can prove that Kewon White got money from Yella Beezy, it's over. The Feds are coming. A federal RICO, because Kewon is going to go back to the Feds too. It ain't just Yella and Trap. They're going to get Kewon in that federal RICO as well, because he took the money, and they can include the money with the hit. And it's racketeering on all parts. If they can prove Kewon White got paid beyond a reasonable doubt and Kewon White goes down for the remuneration, it's over. The Feds are coming in. That's it. That's all they have to prove is Kewon White took the money. If Kewon White got paid, it's over. If Kewon White took that money, there is no way out of this shit. So let that sink into everybody. If Kewon White took that money, it's over. Salute, I'm just getting here. When did Kewon White take a plea? Are they doing a pretrial right now? Pretrial is Thursday, payday. Pretrial is Thursday and Friday. And Kewon White has went on record to say he does not want to go to trial. He wants them to give him a plea deal. So he's admitting guilt already. He admitted the guilt on the internet. We got the recording. Kewon White most definitely already admitted that he's guilty of killing Mo3. He's already admitted it on the internet. And we got it, and we put it on here today. We've been here for 2 hours and 40 minutes, so it's somewhere in this motherfucker. But Kewon White already said that he killed Mo. He ain't say it, but he said it without saying it. He already admitted that he killed Mo3, and he's already admitted that he's willing to take a plea deal for it. He said he does not want to go to trial, and he wants a plea deal. He does not want to go to trial anymore. He said he's over. He knows what he has to do, which is snitch. He's willing to give them whatever they want to get him a lesser sentence. He just wants to take the remuneration off, but all they got to do is prove he took the money and he ain't getting the remuneration took off. He's just going to get a plea deal for life without parole. That's all he can get. If he goes down, the least he can get is life without parole. Kewon can't get out of this. He's trying to get a plea deal, but in order to get the plea deal he wants, they have to lesser his charges, but they're going to prove that you did get paid. They're not coming off that murder for hire charge. Not at all. They're going to stick to the script because they know you took the money. I'm going to call you when you get off. Cool. I don't see that. Huh? They said, is he in Florida? Is who in Florida? No, everybody's in Dallas. They said he missed his chance. It's going down, man. There is no way out of it for Yella Beezy, man. There's no way out of it for Kewon. Kewon, he just, by him getting on the internet and saying he's going to take a plea deal, that's even more reason for them not to give you one. I assume they have proof, which is why Yella was arrested. Exactly. They're not. But the fact that you just got on the internet and say, I don't want to go to trial, I want a plea deal, that's even more reason for them to take your goofy ass to trial. Now we know you did it. We've all known you did it. The police are like, we know you did it, but now you admitted to doing it. So why the fuck would we come up off of the murder for hire charge when you just admitted that you did it? There ain't no way out of it. And so salute on your 10K payday. Salute to you. Salute to that. I said, did Kewon take Mo3 gun? I don't know if he took the gun, but they got the murder weapon at that house on Britain. They got the car at that house on Britain. They got everything at that house on Britain. Jose Bodega snitched on everybody. The grand jury testimony is all they need. Just know that the grand jury testimony is all that they needed. And run this live back, payday. It's a lot of useful information in this motherfucker too. But the grand jury testimony is all they need to cook Kewon White and Yella Beezy. They got witnesses that are going to get on that stand and tell everything that went on. So it's over for everybody. There is no way out of this shit. It's over for everybody. I want everybody to know that. It is literally over for everybody. Nobody's getting out of this shit. Not a damn soul is about to get out of this shit alive, man. Man. I'm just telling y'all, this is deep. This is deep. Everything about this case is about to hit the fan. So I want everybody to know that Thursday is going down. Thursday is pretrial, and everything will be addressed at the pretrial hearing. And Thursday and Friday, they're going to have 2 days worth of pretrial for Yella Beezy. Kewon is scheduled, I believe, on the 24th. Devin Brown, I'm not sure what. I think him and Devin Brown got it on the same day. I'm not really sure what the hell is going on with Devin Brown, but we about to find out real motherfucking soon. So everybody, we about to get the hell up off here. We've been on here way too damn long. So salute to the chat. Good night to everybody. I love all y'all. Thanks for all the support on this damn live. I appreciate all the donations. We had $264. I ain't mad at that at all. But double tap that screen on your way out, man. Can we get 1,000 likes on this motherfucker? Everybody double tap the screen before we get up off here. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be at the pretrial for sure. I'll be there. I'll be there for sure. I'll be there for sure on Thursday. So everybody get ready for Thursday. I will be in the building Thursday and Friday. So, and yeah, we will be live. We will be live and we will be in the motherfucking building. So salute to the chat. I love everybody in the building. Good night to everybody. Run this live back. Share the live. As always, this your boy Big Ratchet. That's Ratchet Gang. And this is RatchetTV. And at 12 a.m., the singles drop. So y'all get ready. I love y'all. Good night. This your boy Big Ratchet. That's Ratchet Gang. And this is RatchetTV. We report, and you decide. I'm gone.